Good evening and welcome to Dowling Catholic High School as we get ready for tonight's doubleheader of hoops on CISN. I'm Trent Condon, joined this evening by John Lamb as we bring you the homestanding Dowling Catholic Maroons as they welcome in the Ankeny Hawks. Well, John, looking forward to this one here. Two teams starting on the girls' side that playing some good basketball. Both come in with 7-2 records, 7 wins on the year, 3 losses for Dowling, 2 for Ankeny, and both ranked in the latest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Should be a good one here in game one.
It's going to be a really good game, Trent. There's a lot of talent on the floor tonight, a lot of size. I'm very excited to see how the bigs match up. We're talking Lexi Bowles, Abigail Johnson, both signed to college. Lexi Bowles going to Northern Illinois, Abigail Johnson going to Northern State, a powerhouse perennial Division II school in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Should be good on that front. A couple of players going on collegiately, but they have a lot in front of them during their senior campaigns. Then game two, it'll be the boys' side of things. About 6:45, the estimated tip time for that one on the boys' side. Quick look at the Ankeny-Dowling boys matchup. What do you see?
Oh, that's some real size on the Dowling side. On the Ankeny side, unfortunately, they're going to play small ball all night long. They don't have the talent they had last year with their state championship team, but the young guys are learning. And definitely Coach Carlson has them on a learning curve that's a little bit accelerated for sure. I'm really excited to see the size down low with Dowling. We're talking Ryan Riggs. We're even talking a 6'10 shooter with a 40% three-point clip. Jack Rodeke. Very, very good Dowling team here tonight.
Well, that'll be game two of our doubleheader. The girls up first. We're about 6 minutes away from tip-off. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, bring you the DeArmond keys to the game, also our players to watch. It's Dowling Catholic hosting Ankeny, and it's coming your way next right here on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Welcome back once again to Dowling Catholic High School, getting ready for a top 15 matchup. It is number 9 ranked Dowling Catholic and 13th ranked Ankeny and the Hawkettes. Well, let's take a look here at our keys to the game, brought to you by DeArmond Ford. And John, a couple of things to look at here on the girls' side, our keys to the game.
Yeah, you just went over it during break right there. Dowling Catholic is averaging 17 turnovers a game. That's a lot. I know these girls are adapting. I know how ball dominant Caitlin Clark was last year. And I know the second half of the season, these girls will get more and more comfortable with the ball in their hand. But that's something Dowling Catholic has to shore up this evening, because Ankeny's only turning the ball over 11 times a game.
Our second one is at the charity stripe. Both these teams come in just over 60% from the foul line. I know it's different teams, the way they're built, different free throw shooters, but 70%, is that a realistic number at the high school level for a team?
I think it should be a mandatory number at the high school level. My grandpa and everybody their whole life said free throws win games. Everyone knows this analogy, and it holds true and truer year by year. And I know the fact that both these girl groups struggle with that. I know that's going to be a point of emphasis this evening as well.
Those are our DeArmond Ford keys to the game. A family-led business guided by their core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity. Check out the all-new DeArmond Ford in Indianola at DeArmondFord.com. Let's jump over to our players to watch. And John, you mentioned a little bit at the top. Let's start with Lexi Bowles. Began her career at Waukee, has been over here at Dowling. Very good in the middle, incredibly good footwork from the get-go. First time I saw her, I believe as a freshman, that was the first thing that jumped out to me, just how good she is with her feet.
Yeah, Lexi Bowles is a star. I mean, she comes from a long family of athletes, of successful human beings, and she brings it every night. Her size, she's 6'2", she's a lefty, she moves incredibly well. One thing I'm most impressed with Lexi is her commitment to her body. She looks like a Division I player. She continues to get stronger, to get more athletic, and expand her perimeter shooting. She is going to be a problem in the Missouri Valley.
On the other side, Abby Johnson for the Ankeny Hawks comes in averaging 16 points per game, over 5 rebounds, shooting 42% from the floor. What kind of player are we going to see tonight in Abby Johnson?
You're going to see a very versatile player. Abby can put it on the floor. She can shoot it. She's a great passer from the high post. If Dowling plays any zone this evening, I see her making the right read every time. But she can shoot it, like I said, and she's 5'11", 6 feet tall. She steps out there. She's a real problem for the Hawkettes.
Looking forward to this one as we are getting closer and closer to tip-off. Dowling Catholic and Ankeny. Mentioned the new rankings came out on the girls' side. No surprise, Johnston at number 1, Waukee number 2. We'll see those two teams in action a week from tonight, actually, as the rescheduled game will be happening there. Waterloo West at number 3. Remember them from a year ago. A lot of good talent on that squad. We've seen Southeast Polk. I'll get my first look at Centennial tomorrow night, but you just look at the talent in 5A on the girls' side. How deep is that? How many teams do you think have a chance to ultimately win the hardware?
Well, you know, the 5A championship has ran through the CIML these past years. Waterloo West is very, very good, but this 5A talent is deep. I mean, every team has an incredible roster with skill, with talent, with size. All these groups are very dangerous come stretch and tourney time.
Going to be a lot of fun. We'll take a timeout as we get ready for opening tip. It's Dowling Catholic and Ankeny, and it's next on CISN.
Welcome our friends, Ankeny Hawkettes. Their head coach, Drew McAnally, assistant coaches Seth Haggerty, Gary Birdwell, commanding kids involved. Dowling Catholics, head coach Kristen Meyer, assistant coaches Joe Danner, Scott Babinet, Audrey Faber, the managers Olivia Nahas, Claire Lanzer, Terry Hudson, Anna Geppo, and Avery Meeks, trainers Del Lark and Sarah Mashad. Our officials are Tyler Rindell, Norwalk, Steve Russell, Polk City, and Dax Wiedemeyer, West Des Moines. At a guard for the Hawkettes, a 5'8" sophomore, number 5, Jenna Pitts. At a guard for the Bruins, the 5'6" senior, number 3, Margaret Tobias. At a guard for the Hawkettes, a 5'5" freshman, number 22, Carson Jack. At a guard for the Bruins, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Maddie Wishburn. At a guard for the Hawkettes, a 5'3" senior, number 12, Ellie Bashar. At a guard for the Maroons, a 5'6" sophomore, number 21, Julia Moore. At a forward for the Hawkettes, a 5'11" senior, number 30, Abby Johnson. At a forward for the Maroons, a 5'10" junior, number 23, Emma Gimbo. And then forward for the Hawkettes, a 6'1" senior, number 14, Melissa White. And then center for the Maroons, a 6'2" senior, number 35, Lexi Bowles. Will you please rise for the pregame prayer, and then we will have the pledge of our
bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile, regardless of the times. our team remains committed to you.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Chevy bonus cash.
Welcome back once again, Dowling Catholic High School. Trent Condon and John Lamb here with you as we're ready for Dowling Catholic and Ankeny girls basketball action. The Maroons at 7-3 on the season. Ankeny at 7-2. Let's have a day, John.
Hey, this is going to be a fun one. 7 wins by both groups this early in the season, in the scattered, shattered season. That just shows how prepared these coaches are, how much talent is on the floor, and how much these girls love hoops.
Krista Meyer in her 5th season with the Maroons comes in with an 84-22 record, over 80% win percentage. Great program that she's built and did a lot of it the last 4 years on the back of the superstar now, Caitlin Clark over at Iowa.
Yeah, she's pretty good, huh, TC?
Boy, it's been fun watching her and her development early on in her career over in Iowa City. On the other side for Ankeny, it'll be Drew McAnally in his 5th year. So a couple of coaching staffs, a couple of programs that are certainly learning on the fly different things and going through these protocols. You saw both teams lining up and getting ready for things. As we are ready to go, it'll be Pitts, Mashoff, Wright, Jackson, Johnson for the Hawkettes as they win the tap. Tobias, Wishman, Moore, Gipple, and Bowles on the other side. Quick shot and a rebound by Lexi Bowles. She's ready to go, fire up the court, but there's a turnover, something we talked about early in our keys to the game. Dowling Catholic trying to cut down to that number, averaging over 17 a contest. Ankeny going to get another crack on things, drive through the lane. Bowles had the block, but a foul. And, boy, that's a stinger there, your post player getting a foul 26 seconds into the game.
Yeah, you don't ever like to see that, but it is a compound mistake by the pitch ahead in transition. No one was open down there on the offensive end, and Ankeny gets a steal. They get Dowling off of position on their offensive end and drive a closeout. Now the best girl on Dowling has one foul with 26 seconds gone in this game.
Right to the free throw line for a pair. First is good, second as well. Wright came in struggling from the foul line this year. Was just 6 of 15, 40%, but perfect on the first two. Here comes quickly Dowling the other way. Open three-pointer, knocked it in. Wishman with the open triple.
Great shot by Wishman, and that is a great change of pace. Pass to the open girl. Dowling's going to have a lot of success tonight with that.
Pitts brings it across into the front court. She gets it back on the left wing for the Hawkettes as they work on the right goal. Here's a three-pointer with a hand in the face. That one no good from Johnson. The rebound comes into the hands of Tobias. Tobias ahead for the Maroons, across the half-court line. Looking to the post right away to Bowles. Good footwork and the finish. Got deep, and you can't let her get that deep early.
Wow, that was incredible. And what makes that play so next level is that she's left-handed. She went over her left shoulder, which is actually her weak hand, and she had no problem drop-stepping with that right foot into easy right-handed finish.
5-2 is the score, nearly thrown away, but a good catch out at the top of the key. Back for Pitts as Pitts resets the offense for Ankeny. Dowling 5, Ankeny 2, 90 seconds gone by in the ballgame. Spin to the left side. It's Pitts from the left wing. One dribble. It goes to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive. Had it tipped away. Gets it back. Fight for the ball. And it's going to be a held ball. Alternating possession arrow will point the way of the Maroons.
It was good defense right there by the Maroons. Stayed solid. They switched on all cutters. It looks like they're using Bulls down there to just protect the paint and switching out high on all guard action.
5-2 our score, 6:15 clock in first quarter. Looking to drive, cut off, bumped a couple of times off the window. Oh, everything but the finish. Good take there from Gipple, but nothing to show for it. Here's Pitts quickly across, wants to push the pace. From the right wing, gets into the paint, swings it out. Open three-pointer, just off the back iron, no good. Good look from Wright, and we got a foul.
That's a tough one on Ankeny. Abigail Johnson pursues an offensive rebound, runs in and gets a first foul for her too. So both Bulls are stars of the game. Both Bulls and Johnson have won early in this match.
Got to be a little bit careful, and certainly different coaching staffs have different ideas. You get that second, a lot of times it's automatic benching for the first half.
What would you do with your team?
I let them play.
Let them play, baby.
Yeah, I don't bench my best players until I have to.
I like it.
Me and Fran McCaffrey, we disagree on that front. Here's a look inside. There's Bowles again. Goes to the right hand that time. Just rolled away. Good rebound for Wright. Here comes Ankeny. Quickly ahead. Looking to push. Wright on the drive. Runner. Good. Alyssa Wright showing off a little versatility there in the paint.
Yeah, that was nice.
Another senior for this squad. Baseline drive into the corner. Pump fake and a drive. Comes up with the left hand, rolled it over the rim and in. Julia Moore, the sophomore.
That was a big-time play. Getting to the middle of the floor, finishing with her left hand. She's a good player.
Pitts gets ahead, pulls up from 13, banks it home. Not sure if she called it. Doesn't matter. It counts regardless. She's got a smile on her face.
Jenna is a player. She's probably the biggest playmaker on the floor tonight. She's got averaging 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 11 points, showing that she can do it all.
Just a sophomore for Ankeny. Dowling against pressure, a reach and a foul, and the aforementioned Jenna Pitts that time got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Second team foul against Ankeny, first against Pitts, and our first substitution of the evening as Ella McVeigh will come into the game, the senior.
Let me tell you about Ella. She is a stud. She's going to Michigan to play softball. She can do it all. She's a shooter. She'll guard her butt off. Great, great piece for the Maroons.
And see that heavily wrapped hand, a thumb injury. She's working her way back into the lineup now. Here's Bowles inside. Wow. Boy, look at that position. And she's going to need a little bit of help in there. Abby Johnson saying that as she comes down the floor.
Yeah, there's no way you're guarding Lexi Bowl with one defensive player. You're going to have to double her. She's, like I said, a Missouri Valley player going to Illinois State next year. And it's tough as a lefty. She just gets unique angles, and with her size, she is a problem down low.
Johnson a problem herself there. That pull-up game, incredibly good. Stop, pop, finish. Now McVeigh goes in, got fouled on her way up. Went with that faulty thumb and got bumped in. He'll get a couple of free throws here. Got to wonder how much that impacts, maybe not driving and going to the rim, but at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think the touch, and then, she did drive with her left hand, and she looked like she absorbed the basketball off the ground very, very smoothly, but it just shows her toughness, TC. She went right at the biggest girl on the floor with her broken, weak hand, whatever it might be, and she just fiercely pursued that offensive bucket.
150% from the free throw line, 0 for 2 this trip. And the rebound for Ankeny. 9-8 our score halfway through the first quarter. Good one, and a ranked matchup. Number 9 Dowling, 13th ranked Ankeny. Looking to drive, going baseline. It gets a triple team too strong. That one no good from Jax, but right back the other way. Jax gets the bucket.
Relentless. She didn't give up on that.
Timeout on the floor as we're going to get a 30-second timeout, 3:40 to play. We'll keep it right here. Ankeny gets the lead, 10-9 there, and relentless from Carson Jax after missing the bucket, gets it right back to get the deuce.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, both teams are on pace right now to score 80 points. That's going to be a beautiful night if we can sustain this. Love the relentlessness from Jax. She missed the bucket, pursued it, did her best to steal from the defender, and she got easy in.
So seeing Lexi Bowles, this is my first look at Dowling this year, and I know you see so many of these kids throughout the summertime, so you get to see their development. This is my first time seeing her, and you mentioned the amount of work that she's put in, making herself, her body into a D1 player. You can really see that inside, just how good she's playing. 6'2's got the height and the footwork to go along with it. Now playing quick, too.
Right. She is skilled. And, what goes unnoticed about her is that she came off an ACL injury last year. She kind of got spotty minutes. She did an unbelievable job staying disciplined and fixing her body, refining it, building up the strength in that knee. And she looks like the work is working, that's for sure.
McVeigh goes to the high post. There's Bowles, turns to face. Now spins again. Open three from the corner. That one just off the mark from Moore. Fight for the rebound. Up no good again. Another offensive rebound. This one finally finds a home as Emma Gipple gets the bucket.
That was very nice by Gipple. Very nice by Gipple.
Fighting hard in there, 5'10", the small forward.
She's averaging 9 boards a game, which is the high in the game this evening.
Into the high post, now pulled back out by Jax. Had that bucket a moment ago. Pitts from the left wing, sets up the offense, now picks up her dribble. She'll get it back. Just into the game, Caitlin Anderson, a junior. And she has the ball right now. Between the circles, picks up her dribble. A little disjointed possession here for Ankeny, trying to get the right set. No shot clock to worry about, though, as Dowling leads it by a point. On the right wing, Jax goes over to the top of the key and right. Right one dribbled, now a pull up. That one blocked from Bowles, tip back, but controlled by Pitts. Now Pitts gonna go through a double team. On the drive, handoff for Anderson. Anderson turns to face. Goes up top, nearly taken away it is. Steal by Julia Moore. Mora goes up with the left hand and the finish. Nice play by the sophomore Julia Moore. Quickly the other way, here comes Pitts. Ankeny wants to go to work, down by 3, scooped up. Not gonna work against Lexi Bowles. Another block shot for her and another substitution. Tobias back into the game, but she'll come in for Moore for Dowling Catholic.
I have a personal game going tonight, TC. I'm seeing how many blocks Bowles and how many rebounds she can get. Right now she's at 2 boards and 3 blocks, so I think she could really potentially get a triple-double this evening.
Here's a 3 from Chrisman just in the game. That one off the mark, bump and a foul. And those are the ones that turn into stingers on the long rebound as Frericks runs it down. 1:40 clock in as we play in the first quarter. Dowling 13, Ankeny 10. Trent Condon and John Lamb with you. Here's a drive, no good. Goes up with it, blocked again from behind. Gipple, though, just keeps working in there. Boy, relentless on the glass, playing a lot bigger than her 5'10" frame.
Yeah, like we just discussed, 9 rebounds a game. That's a season average. That is very, very, very good. She's literally almost averaging a double-double.
Wright turns it over, and it'll go back to the Maroons. Now looking to build on their biggest lead of the night as it's 5 with just over a minute to play. Here's McVeigh, goes into the paint, got the right hand and the finish. And that athleticism there from Ella McVeigh. Quick off the bounce.
Yeah, nice little dribble drive, little read react. Looks just like Kentucky, doesn't it?
17-10. Well, not Kentucky this year, baby. Here's the 3 from the corner. Big answer from Wright.
Huge answer. You're correct about that, TC. Ankeny needed that desperately.
17-13. McVeigh from the left wing. Swings to the right side. And Tobias. Tobias now trying to get it inside. Nothing doing there. They'll go to McVeigh. Cross court in the corner. Here's a 3. That one good. Maddie Wishman with the triple. And the Maroons hitting the shots from downtown. They lead it by 7. Pump fake. Pitts spins in the lane and got it to go.
She's a playmaker. That is crafty. Crafty by the sophomore, Jenna Pitts.
Gets Ankeny back within 5. Another 3-pointer from the corner. That one back iron no good. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Pitts. With 10.6 seconds left, Ankeny is going to bring in a sub as Carson Jax will come back into the game. Also, Lexi Bowles going to come back in. And McVeigh, she will trigger it in from underneath their basket.
Really look for Bowles here on the slip.
Oh, wide open.
She sets the screen.
And
wide
hits
open.
the 3. Wow. Wishman with her second 3-pointer of the quarter. The lead is 8. Got to get one off quick at the horn. Throws it up, no good. One complete here from Dowling Catholic High School, and we got some points. 23-15 the score. The Maroons with the lead over the Hawks as we get the timeout. Second quarter right around the corner next, right here on CISN.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you, Handle University and Beyond Ball. John, a good, fast-paced first quarter in Dowling. That offense looked at an elite level.
Elite level. You know, they only had 2 turnovers. We discussed that as one of the keys to the game. They're on pace for 8 turnovers, which is 9 less than they're accustomed to. That's an opportunity for 20 more points, and you're seeing in the first half by the Maroons. Great discipline.
There's Bowles with a step in. Jay, that is tough. Pump fake the 3, then hit the 16-footer feathery touch from Lexi Bowles, and the lead is 10. 25-15 early in the second quarter. Here's a drive back the other way by Johnson. Can't get it to go. Bowles with the rebound. And now Dowling wants to push back the other way. Moore into the front court, goes to the corner. Trying the 3 there is Tobias, missed everything. And the rebound for Jacks. Ankeny will push. Looking out ahead, one-on-one with the left hand. Good finish there for Ankeny. Rachel Crispin with the deuce.
It's very nice. Nice pitch ahead.
5-17. Oh, here's an answer back the other way, though. Margaret Tobias with the finish. 27-17. Back and forth we go. A very quick-paced ball game to this point. Teams getting their shots up quickly. There's the answer on the other end. And that was Crispin with the 3. Crispin hits the triple, a senior. 5'7", shooting it well from the outside. Back into the paint. Here's Bowles from the free throw line. Steps through, breaks the double team, and finishes with the left hand. But that's a move 2 years ago Lexi Bowles wouldn't be able to make.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't have had the confidence nor the skill set to do it. But you just see how smooth her last 2 offensive possessions were. She is a big-time prospect.
On the right side, here's Jenna Pitts. Swings to the left side, and the drive attempt from Mashoff goes up, off the glass, count the bucket, and the foul. Stops the bleeding there for a moment for Ankeny. Really, it isn't anything on the offensive end. It's been everything on the other end, not getting any stops.
Yeah, and, you know, it goes back to the efficiency of Dowling. They are figuring it out. They're moving the ball very nicely. They're drawing a defender, and they're kicking to somebody else. That's why you've seen so many three-point shots that have gone in this quarter. Very good job by the Maroons.
Second timeout used by Ankeny, and Drew McAnally in his 5th season with the Ankeny girls basketball squad. Was the coach before that at Carlisle. Assistant coaches Seth Haggerty, Gary Birdwell, Cole Engel, and Amanda Kitzenbaugh. So this one, back and forth, high-paced game, just what you like to see. And boy, it just feels so much different watching Dowling from what we're used to the last few years with Caitlin Clark. Really like the ball movement we've seen from them tonight, too.
Yeah, you really do. And it goes to a testament to Kristen Meyer. She is absolutely unbelievable getting her culture in place. Oftentimes when you have such an elite-level player like Caitlin Clark who leaves, you see the hole. You see it, and you don't see it tonight. And that is a testament to the girls' hard work and definitely Coach Meyer and just the next-up mentality.
Mashoff gets the three-point play, had the steal, but then walked with it an extra step as she was trying to pass away a collision.
It looked like she thought she fouled her.
Yeah. She was waiting for that whistle and did put the dribble down. The ball don't lie in a different way this time, and Dowling will get the ball back. They will inbound it to Tobias. Tobias works the dribble on the right side. Goes in, gets to the paint all the way through. Thought about the 3 pump fake, but shuffling the feet was Wishman. That's a shot Wishman's been hitting too.
Yeah, she just second-guessed herself. That's all that was. She just hit 2 from that same spot. You'd like to see her just step into that third one. Got a little too sped up. Let's see if they can get a stop on this end.
Jenna Pitts, the sophomore point guard, across the timeline for the Hawks. Into the front court for Mashoff, back to Pitts. Pitts, screen and roll. Still works with the dribble, goes up, had it swatted away. Fight for the ball in the corner. Pitts gets it back. Around for Johnson. Johnson wants to drive, pulls up, 14-footer, good. Another tough move, and Abby Johnson, her pull-up game's on point.
And she got to her spot. Look how she got to the middle of the floor, 8 feet in, just vaulted over top the defense. Very, very nice.
Against a triple team, Bulls gets it out, and the three-pointer, the triple for Tobias, and good heads-up passing there from Lexi Bowles.
She kept the ball high, kept it active like I called it, moved it from one ear to the other, found the open girl. She's racking up the assists with all these double and triple teams so far.
32-25, lead back to 7 for Dowling, 4:45 to play in the second quarter. On the left side, a little tricky dribble out there, goes back to Johnson. Johnson from the elbow, thought about the step up there, passes it back, resetting the offense with Mashoff through the lane, bump and a foul. That'll be against Lexi Bowles, and that will be her second. Very quickly, Lauren Frerich's going to come off the bench for Coach Meyer. So 4:35 left, you're up by 7, 2 free throws. We'll see, maybe mark this one down and see how much time Coach Meyer's going to get without Bulls on the floor. First free throw good. Also Ella McVeigh going to come back into the game for Dowling Catholic.
You know, Lauren Ferricks is Dowling's best three-point shooter. She's shooting 67% from three, so I know Bulls is out, but it could change the entire dynamic of the Maroon offense from, post pounding to, a little perimeter passing to some easy buckets.
So it's a 5-point lead for Dowling when Bulls goes out. Just over 4.5 minutes to play. Frericks with the ball, little bobble on the catch, drive through, throws it up with the left hand, no good. Offensive
nice
rebound,
pass.
drop for McVeigh. She'll finish with the right hand. Gipple again.
She is getting after it this evening, TC.
Jenna Pitts across for Ankeny. Left side Mashoff. Here's a baseline drive for Johnson, goes off the window and in. Got the right angle too there, used her body to get the easy deuce.
Went through contact, her defender even fell over, still muscled through. Great body control right off the glass.
There's a drive in, had it taken away, good defense from Wright. And here comes Ankeny trailing by 5. Wright cut off, looking to go baseline. Gets it back for Pitts. Swung around Johnson. She'll try the 3. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Goes up, no. Good defense there from Dowling. Swatted away from Jax. Here's McVeigh. Through the paint, looking for some help. Gets it, an open 3 for Frericks. You talked about it, John. Came in 67% from downtown. Now 5 of 7 from deep. What a three-pointer, and a timeout called right afterwards. Instant offense off the bench.
Hey, you gotta love to see it. Ready to go. She's a young girl, being only a sophomore. She stepped right up. She ain't scared of this moment, that's for sure.
Yeah, 5 of 7 now from downtown. That's John Lamb's shooting ability there.
Hey, if no one's in the gym or my daughter's rebounding for me, I think you're about right.
Lead back to 8, and Ankeny had been cutting into that lead. Looked like maybe they had a little bit of a run in them. But a good answer again by Coach Meyer's squad. 37-29 with 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Bulls still on the bench for Dowling Catholic as she exited with the 2 fouls. Ankeny's got to figure out a way to get some stops on the other end.
They do. Dowling's had 3 turnovers this quarter, 1 more than they did the 4th, so they're on pace for 5 total right now. Got to keep good control of that basketball this final 3 minutes.
Pitts working the offense for the Hawks. Hand off and behind the back Mashoff. Back to Pitts on the left wing. Swing it around the perimeter. Pitts from the top of the key, crosses over for Johnson. Johnson gets into the paint, another pull-up, left this one short. Good defense that time from Emma Gipple, making it tough on Johnson. Now Gipple wants to come the other way. Steps through and passes into the corner. Moore thought about the 3, now passes it around. Wishman on the hand. Here's Frericks going with the left hand.
Nice.
That one just off the mark. Offensive rebound. That one good.
Gipple.
And it's Gipple again. Offensive rebounds all over the place, and if they don't get it to go the first time, feels like they're going to get it at some point.
Yeah, and you got to really appreciate Emma Gipple, looking like she's about 5'9", very good size for a 5'8" girl. Often so many players that have talent at this level, they choose not to play inside and out. You know, she might choose, what does my perimeter options look like? She's a junkyard dog. She gets down there, rebounds, plays to her strengths. An incredible piece for the Maroons.
And then the three, Ella McVeigh with the thumb injury, still able to shoot it with that right hand, and it's 42-29 Dowling. 13-point lead, the biggest of the night. Pitts had it taken away. Great defense by Moore. They throw it ahead. McVeigh is able to chase it down. Now setting up the offense. Here's Gipple on the drive, cut off as she stands at the elbow. Back for McVeigh. She thought about the three. Instead, Frericks will try it. That one no good. Long rebound comes out. Another possession, though, for the Maroons. Here's Frericks. Left-handed layup. No, but a foul. And she's going to get a couple of free throws. Lauren Frericks, a sophomore, giving some good minutes right now to Krista Meyer.
Yeah, she got a great look right there, about the same spot that the one she just hit previously. They got offensive rebound, and you love the maturity from her. Catches it, shot fakes, rips, drives, gets to the rim, doesn't settle for 2 threes in a row. Love the maturity. So many young players don't understand that. You don't need to shoot that second one. Rip and drive. The defense is in a scramble. Very, very impressive by the sophomore.
Coming off just her, so this is her second game, of the season at the varsity level, dealing with a foot injury earlier this year. But 12 points in her first time out. Pretty impressive for the sophomore Lauren Frericks. Looking to answer the other way. Pitts gets a long rebound. Ankeny looking for a score and a stop here. Trying to get back in it, down by 13, 42-29. So we approach the 1-minute mark of the first half. Right side Johnson now drives all the way through and had a block from behind, partially deflected. Looked like Gipple maybe got a piece of that one. 50 seconds left. McVeigh goes to the corner. There's Tobias. That one off the mark. Another long rebound and another offensive rebound for Dowling Catholic. Here's the offense set up by Tobias. Looking inside, she'll get it back. Pounds the dribble with the right hand. McVeigh goes backdoor, good cut. Swing it around. Frericks open three. Front iron, no good. Offensive rebound. I don't have to say who. It's Gipple. And then the finish.
Emma Gipple, I have to check a half. That's got to be 7 rebounds, 4 offensive, and she scored every single time she's rebounded underneath that basket.
Lead at 15 now. Here's a three, big one in the corner. Crispin with her second three-pointer of the half. 44-32. Couple of seconds left, tipped out, and that'll be it for the first half. Your score at the half, Dowling Catholic 44, Ankeny 32. Action-paced first half, and back and forth they go, John. A fun one.
Oh, this is good. This is a high-powered offense on both sides. And it goes back to our keys to the game. Both groups are handling the basketball. They're not turning it over. They're getting extra possessions on the rim. And they're running good stuff. When you have good players, they're getting the basketball to the good players. Ankeny's isolating Johnson in the middle third of the floor, whether it be starting at the three-point line so she can get to her spots by the free throw line. And then for Bulls on the Maroon side, they're getting her on the right block and the left block. And they're getting the ball to her, whether it's for a score or a post touch or an opportunity to pass out to make her teammate better. Really good job by the Hawkettes and the Maroons to start this game.
12-point halftime lead for Dowling Catholic. We'll take a timeout, come back with the halftime show. 44-32 your score, Dowling over Ankeny, as we come back in a moment on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com to...
Welcome back to Dowling Catholic High School. We are at the half of game 1 of 2. Dowling with a 44-32 lead over Ankeny. And we talked about the foul trouble for Lexi Bowles. She got one in the first 30 seconds of the first half. Got her second with over 4 minutes left of the second quarter. Didn't matter, though. Her teammates responded in a big way.
Yeah, you know, it's what happens when you get going so early. And when they're not wasting these possessions, everybody can get an opportunity to get into their feel, into their own personal flow. And you're seeing that from the Maroons right now. They are very efficient, and they're getting the looks that they practice all week for.
Ankeny scored the ball incredibly well in the first half. We saw Pitts doing good work running that point. They were getting shots. Johnson was good with the pull-up game. Really nothing to be upset about it if you're the coaching staff and Coach McAnally over there on the offensive end. It's about what happened on the defensive end.
Correct. A great rule of thumb, TC, would be 60 points will win you a lot of games in the CIML. They have 32 right now. They're on pace to be very, very successful. But you are right. They have to get some defensive stops. It looks like they're making the adjustment to double Bowles on the catch. We'll see if the Maroons can keep knocking down the perimeter opportunities on her pass outs.
Fun first half here of action. 44-32 is our score. Saw a little bit of everything in there. Mentioned Pitts for Ankeny, impressed by her. Abby Johnson in the pull-up game. We talked about Lexi Bowles for Dowling at the top, but a couple other names that weren't real sure. You know, Gipple, remember seeing her a year ago for the Maroon squad. Just her tenacity inside. It's a lot of fun to watch those kind of players, those glue players, if you will.
Yeah, the glue those are my favorite. Those are the ones I hang my hat on. The ones that aren't scared to take charges, get some floor burns, and do whatever it takes to make sure their team is in a position to win, and that is Emma Gipple, period. Everybody knows about her game winner earlier in the season. It was all over the news. But what I like about her is just her motor. Like you said, she has 6 rebounds right now, 4 of them offensive, 12 points early in this game, 100% from the field, all junkyard dog, around the basket buckets. Very, very good piece.
Off the bench, Lauren Frerick, she gave some good minutes, I thought, to Coach Meyer. And Rachel Chrisman on the other side for Ankeny. Hit a couple of three-pointers, came in there, mixed it up. Feels like everybody anymore. You got to have a shooter coming off the bench to help you out.
Yeah, it just adds so many extra dimensions to the team offensively. You know, Ella McVeigh came in, hit a 3. Wishman hit a 3. Lauren, the sophomore, hit a 3. You know, when you have bench players coming in, and that's just 5 3-pointers, that's 15 points. That's a game. That's a difference. So, love seeing people who are ready when their number's called, and that's what's going on right now for the Maroons.
44-32 here at the half. Dowling Catholic with the lead. Coming up in the second game of the doubleheader, it'll be boys basketball action. Dowling Catholic and Ankeny, and boy, should be a fun one there. Two teams that still feel like they're trying to find their footing. Ankeny, the state champion from a year ago. Dowling Catholic, some new faces on that squad. Two teams certainly looking to gear up by the time we get to March. Yeah,
Dowling has the ability to make a postseason run, absolutely. And if Ankeny can continue to get their younger players more comfortable, they're going to be a dangerous outcome sub-state. I'm really excited for this second of the doubleheader, seeing the size of Ankeny and just seeing what kind of offense Coach Carlson could put together to try and manage that defensive length.
That's coming your way about 6:45 with the tip, but we still got another half of basketball in front of us. Number 9 Dowling, number 13 Ankeny at the half, 44-32. The Maroons with the lead over the Hawks. We'll take a timeout, come back and get ready for the start of the second half. You're watching high school basketball on CISN.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Dowling Catholic 44, Ankeny 32 as we come back for the start of the second half from Dowling Catholic High School. Certainly a different season than anything that we have dealt with before, John. I think pretty much anybody watching basketball, watching high school sports across. What a job, though, that these young people have done across the CIML, across the state of Iowa, starting back in the summer with softball and baseball. Here we are today. I remember hearing, well, okay, baseball and softball, that's one thing, but we get to football and volleyball, it can't be done. Here we are.
There's no way.
Yeah, and here we are, and they're getting it done, and they're doing it in a safe fashion, which is great to see.
Yeah, I just think there's so many unsung heroes through this entire process. The administration, I mean the janitor, I mean everybody, top to bottom, that gets no love, but gets the brunt of all the decision making. I am very impressed with the state of Iowa. I know that they have gone above and beyond to ensure a safe environment for these boys and girls to play. And the tough fact is, it's their senior season. It might be the last time they play basketball. Lord willing, they continue to get a go, whether it's rec league or whatever, and they stay healthy. But the truth is, this could be the last opportunity they have to play basketball, and I am more than impressed with the state of Iowa and how they've handled this pandemic.
Dowling Catholic, they'll start with the basketball to begin the second half in a 12-point lead. Starters the same on both sides.
Wow.
Oh, look at this play. Setting it up right away. Good three. Look no good, though, from Bushman. But the putback right there. Gipple again. Man, I can't wait to see the official stats after this one.
How about a gentleman's wager? She has 10 offensive rebounds by the end of the evening.
Looking to answer. Pitts the other way. Can't get the bucket, but a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Jenna Pitts, I asked you a little bit about her off the air. Certainly a young lady that's going to have opportunities to play collegiately.
Yeah, without a doubt. The way that she sees the floor, her quickness, the ability she has to dribble with both hands, that's a pretty smooth shot right there. I know she hasn't taken much looks, and she's doing most of the responsibilities of handling the basketball, initiating the offense, but she is a stat sheet filler. She's going to get 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3-4 steals. I really like her projection. Just a sophomore, Jenna Pitts is going to have a bright future.
Splits a pair, 46-33 our score. Dowling continuing to push the pace, pump fake, step in. Bowles got deep again, and the finish.
What
So
about
good.
the pass from Moore? Julia Moore gets the reversal. Dowling does a great job of, it's called a hammer pass. They go right to the baseline. In the NBA, they jump out of bounds, hit that corner, and the one more. Dowling does a very great job of that. And you see Julia Moore, the sophomore, refusing the shot, which was a great shot to get it to the senior Bulls down low.
Can't get the three. Oh, there's an offensive rebound, but no good. Mashoff had a great look at it, maybe flipped it up too quick. And here comes Dowling up by 15, 48-33. With 6:44 left in the third quarter, Bulls deep again. That one no good. Gets the offensive rebound, though. Continues to work. Swings it over. Here's Tobias for three. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Here's a putback, no. Little quick shot there, and the rebound secured by Ankeny. Ankeny trying to get back in it, down by 15. As Pitts brings it across, gets the double high screen. She'll try the three this time. In and out, no. Offensive rebound, though. Back Pitts
Love
again.
the confidence.
Steps in and hits the triple. Big three-pointer, Jenna Pitts.
Trent, I think that you've been destined to do radio your whole life. I mean, that was the first girl you asked about during the media timeout at halftime, and she has done nothing but impress this second half so far.
Just a sophomore, 5'8". Jenna Pitts hits the three, a 39% three-point shooter on the year. Gipple takes a bump, gets it to Bowles. Bowles against a triple team, spins in, knocks it home. Lexi Bowles, that is a tough move.
I'm going to have to text her after this and just confirm that she is left-handed because she has hit majority of her points off that left shoulder right-hand touch. Very, very nice skill set by the big.
There's Pitts, gets it out for Mashoff. She'll try the three, no good. Long rebound, but this one brought in by Dowling. Looking to push ahead is Moore. Moore goes to the right side, pump fake and a drive from Gipple. She'll try the short runner, no good. Lexi Bowles right there, though. And that's the 6'2" side just going right back up with it.
Yeah, great job by Bowles to use her IQ to get to the weak side of the basketball rim, knowing 60% shots go long. She got the offensive rebound. 6 quick points for Bulls in this third quarter alone.
There's a three the other way. That one deep, no good. Thrown out ahead for Gipple. Gipple didn't see it, but gets it. Now goes into the corner. It's Wishman, spins it around. Lefty three, that one off the mark for Moore. Another rebound for Gipple. And a right wing reset for Tobias. And now content run a little bit of clock here. 4.5 to play, third quarter, up by 16, 52-36. Splitting the double team. Goes in, no, but a foul. It'll be 2 free throws as Calissa Wright hit with the foul.
Big time split by the sophomore Julia Moore. We call those baby bounces, TC. You saw how the contact came. The hedge was there. Her girl was on her. She had to make a quick choice. She'd had 2 baby bounces to split the defender's feet. Gets into the floater. She's fouled. I see her hitting both of these shots. Really, really nice play by the sophomore.
Rachel Crispin will come back in for Ankeny. Had a couple of three-pointers in the first half. And in for Dowling Catholic, it'll be Lauren Frericks. She had a nice first half herself with 6 points. Second free throw finds the mark from Julia Moore. She'll go out. And Ella McVeigh will come back in. Feels like right now Coach Meyer feels pretty solid with that group of 7 that she's just rotating through.
Yeah, and it's a hard truth in the basketball world we live in today. 7, 8 girls, boys, that is usually the rotation. So young parents, new parents in this game, you have to give your kids an opportunity to be an active role member in a rotation. If that's not the case, it is in their best interest to continue to play in a situation where they're getting actual minutes, opportunity to develop and flourish their personal skills. But I want to say something about Gipple real quick. She just subbed out of the game, and she clapped everybody's hand. I think that just shows you who she is. She comes off the bench after 7 offensive rebounds tonight, probably 16, 18 points already, and she physically goes and makes sure she's engaging with every one of her teammates. Unbelievable leadership by the junior Emma Gipple.
54-36. Here's the drive from Pitts. Gets it out. An open three. Mashoff able to knock this one home. Good-looking shot there for Ellie Mashoff. And the senior with the three gets Ankeny within 15.
Yeah, Ellie Mashoff's dad texted me today, and told me she might be going to UNC, North Carolina for school, and or Boston University. Incredible student. I love Ellie. I've coached her brother a long time. He's at Washburn in Topeka. Yes, sir. That is him.
Look at that memory.
Man, I told you, you were meant to do this. You should really start a career doing radio.
Thank you. 54-39, 3:25 left. Off the double screen. With it is Pitts. Try for Wright. Wright gets into the paint, a foul, and Bowles gets hit with her third foul. 3:17 left. Very quickly going to go back to the bench. And Emma Gipple, after slapping hands and getting a quick breather, she'll come right back in.
I know she's ready.
Right to the free throw line for 2. And hits the first one perfectly. Wright talked about it at the top as she went to the foul line, been struggling a bit from the free throw line coming in. She's looked good there, though.
Yeah, I think all the groups have. Honestly, I know that was the key to the game, that both groups had to be effective free throw shooters. They're both, I believe you said, around 60%. They have definitely handled the business there. And again, I know it seems like Dowling is blowing this game away. Ankeny is 13 points down, and they are still here. They are still competing and getting the job done.
Coach McAnally thought he was a double dribble there. Ref said it was deflected, thrown away. McVeigh gives it back, turnover, and John, you said it, back within 13 here. Ankeny's not going away.
No, McAnally, he gets his kids to compete. He's done it when he's at Carlisle. He's an Indianola guy, really, really nice guy, good coach. These girls are not going anywhere until that buzzer sounds, so that bus gets started. They're going to play.
Bump and a foul. They're going to get Julia Moore there. And Moore, she is making it very difficult on Pitts, playing really good defense.
No, what she just did, we said it. We said it against the Johnson Valley game. I know you're going to get some of my terminology. She Chauncey Billups that screen. The athleticism it takes to get over top, guarding a very, very ultra-quick guard. I mean, the sophomore Julia Moore is an athlete. She's strong lower body. It is a problem, her on the defensive end.
There's a long rebound that goes to Moore that time, and then a foul against Calissa Wright. One of those nickel dimers you always hate to see. You're trying to make a comeback and don't want to give those away.
You don't. But again, it goes both ways. They pursue the basketball. They're aggressive. It's why they're still in this game. Stay true to the course. Stay true to their teaching. The Hawkettes are doing a great job.
Three-quarter court pressure being applied. Ball deflected, but gets to the corner and Frericks. Frericks for Moore. Moore on the drive. Gets for McVeigh. McVeigh on the left wing, dribbles it back now near the jump circle. We got another steps. They'll go back to the corner. Here's Frericks, and now a takeaway. Jenna Pitts with the steal. 2-on-1, goes through, lost control. It's taken away. Gipple with the steal, but she stepped on the end line.
Right toe.
So
hey,
it's
she's allowed one mistake a year, okay? TC, Emma Gipple can have one mistake a year, and if that's it, she's going to be an all-stater.
She has played outstanding here this evening. Ankeny down by 13. They get it going. Here's Johnson on the drive. Nice pull-up, just strong. And the rebound. Gipple now wants to push. Hesitates at the top of the key, goes to the right side of McVeigh. McVeigh holds and crosses for Wishman. Spun back around for McVeigh. On the right wing is Ankeny showing the zone defense. McVeigh just going to fire into it with the three, no good. Tap back and a long rebound for Johnson of the Hawks. Johnson to Pitts. She'll run the offense. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Dowling's lead at 13. Chrisman gets into the paint. Go to the left side, back to Pitts. Pitts, there's an open three. That one just a little bit strong, and the rebound secured by Frericks, the sophomore for the Maroons. Minute 8 left, tipped and stolen by Pitts again. Check that, that is Chrisman. Chrisman will go up in the scoop. Finds the horn, and a quick timeout back the other way by Coach Meyer. So just over a minute, under a minute left in the third quarter, and Ankeny is within 11, 54-43.
We're right here, TC. We're right here. There's been 3 possessions. Again, Dowling a little bit loose with the basketball. That half-court trap by the Hawkettes is very effective right now. They've had 3 turnovers just by getting hands on the basketball.
54-43. Down to 3 timeouts now left on each side between Ankeny and Dowling Catholic. Team fouls, 5 against the Maroons, 2 against the Hawks. And not crazy here. You know, we talked about the pace maybe slowing down a little bit. Dowling was playing at just such an incredibly high level offensively, too, in the first half. Had to figure they were going to slow down at some point.
Yeah. I'd like to see them slow down so much where they get another post touch by Bulls. She had 6 early points in this quarter. She hasn't touched the ball down low since the 4-minute mark, and it shows as the Hawkettes get back in this ball game.
54-43, 59.3 seconds left, and Ankeny again going to show that pressure, now extending it up just a little bit further with Chrisman at the front of it. Ferricks beats the pressure, lost the ball, and it goes out of bounds. So another turnover, and one of the keys that Dowling had done such a good job for almost 3 quarters, starting to crop up again, those turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, there's a simple adjustment that they'll make. I know Chris and I will get them in the film room. But right there, Julia Moore is on the right side of the floor, while Friedrichs is on the left side, and Julia's left-handed, and Friedrichs right-handed. So already as they're advancing the ball, great hustle there, they're already kind of out of place, you know, and so I think that's led to some of these the third quarter turnovers, which they have 5 already.
11-point lead, the steal as Dowling gets it back. McVeigh from the back end. She has it now on the left wing. Goes to the high post. There's Gipple. For McVeigh, she'll try the 3. Ooh. Why not? Heating up out there. Ella McVeigh with the 3, and the lead back to 14 now. It's 57-43.
Huge shot by the senior Ella McVeigh.
She was ready for that one right away. Pitts into the paint. The runner, no good. Off the side iron. Gipple with another rebound. Gipple ahead. 5 seconds. Plenty of time. Still pushing. Gets it over from the left wing. Bailey. She'll chuck it up at the horn. No. 3 complete here at Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons with the 57-43 lead over Ankeny. We'll come back. The fourth quarter is next on CISN.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you at Dowling Catholic High School. It's the 9th-ranked Maroons of Dowling Catholic leading 13th-ranked Ankeny 57-43. We start the fourth quarter. Ankeny with the basketball. Jenna Pitts running the point. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson will try the jumper, but no good. Left it short out of bounds, and it'll go to Dowling. Maroons playing at a high level throughout this one, and every time there's been a little bit of an Ankeny run, they've had a response.
No, they have.
There's a throw ahead. Oh, what a catch there by McVeigh. Gets it into the corner for Wishman. If you look for Bulls in the high post, tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with the Maroons.
Well, they tried it. They tried to get the hammer pass with a direct pass right into Bulls to get an easy, quick bucket to start this fourth quarter. Great coaching by Meyer.
Tobias runs the point this time. Hands for McVeigh. McVeigh had it tipped away. Fight for the ball, and it'll come into the hands of Jenna Pitts. Pitts looks ahead.
One more.
Here's
First
Johnson.
time Johnson
against the
has
double
attacked the basket this third and fourth quarter.
And now
Gotta get some looks.
Here's Pitts, little runner, rolled it over the rim and in. Jenna Pitts with the bucket, 57-45.
She does not look like a sophomore, Trent.
Quickly ahead, McVeigh. Returns for Tobias. Margaret Tobias, a senior. Drives through, she'll try a runner. Back iron, no. Bowles, great position. Goes up with the right-handed, finishes. The lefty Lexi Bowles, right-hand finish. Another bucket for her, lead at 14.
Ooh.
Tricky dribble back behind the back. Here's a three-pointer. That one no good. From right in the rebound.
Oof.
Out of bounds. Pitts thought she had it.
I love her, man. She's everywhere. She is relentless on the basketball floor. Jenna Pitts is going to be a name you need to remember here in Central Iowa the next 3 years.
Timeout on the floor with 6:29 to play in the ball game. Dowling 59, Ankeny 45. We'll come back in a moment on CISN.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back again, Dowling Catholic High School. I'm Trent Condon. He's John Lamb. Ella McVeigh making plays. You mentioned a future Wolverine, going to be going there to play softball. Love to see these multi-sport athletes, though. Girls that'll go out there, boys that'll go out there, not just compete where maybe they'll compete at the highest level, but playing the other sports too.
No, you absolutely love it. It's all about empowering our young people to understand that their dreams can come true. I live by this motto, work works wonders, and we have such a unique opportunity here in the Midwest with so many prestigious universities around us. I'm just really, really happy that she can go on and get a great education from such a top-notch university.
Ankeny going to continue to show that three-quarter court pressure. This time maybe move to a 2-on-2 type of look. Bowles at the top of the key. Good control there, not trying to do too much.
Very good.
McVeigh deep out on the right wing. Goes to Bowles. Oh, what a pass to Gipple. Bowles with the assist. That is great high-low basketball against the zone. Here's a three on the other end. Looking for the answer. That one for Bright, no good. Tipped out, and that'll go over to Dowling.
It's her 12th rebound, TC.
Just incredible work that is happening on that, both ends of the floor on the rebounding. 61-45. 6:45 left. Bowles in the middle. Gets it out. Here's a three. Wishman lets fly. Boy, she is ready to fire anytime she gets it in that pocket.
That was some unbelievable confidence. You know, she's shooting 37% from three, which is really good. If you can be in that 35 to 45% range, you are a good shooter. Now, if you can get that thing up 45 on, you're a great shooter. And it looks like Wishman has all the confidence in the world, especially from that corner. That's her third one of the game.
Another assist also for Lexi Bowles. As Dowling goes cross court. This time now Wishman puts it on the deck. Nice look for Bowles, who just couldn't get a handle on the ball. Turnover as it'll come back to Ankeny. Hawkettes want to run, trailing by 19. Right for Pitts. Pitts hesitates with the dribble in the left hand. Ball comes loose for a moment. Back to Johnson. Johnson pounds the dribble, crosses over against the double team. Picks up at the block. Will go to Pitts. Here's Pitts through the lane. Had it blocked by Bowles. Affecting the game on both ends of the floor, Lexi Bowles. And with 4.5 to play, the lead at 19. Maroon's going to pound a little clock out.
You're going to have to get out of the zone.
Trying to apply some pressure. Bowles looks inside, and it's taken away. Here's a steal for Jenna Pitts. Pitts across for Ankeny. Looking to drive. Mashoff goes up. Looking for contact, no good. And the rebound for Dowling Catholic. It's Wishman, Tobias, McVeigh, Bowles, and Gipple, the five on the floor for the Maroons. McVeigh goes to the right side, and Tobias. Back on the left side, it's Ella McVeigh.
Switched back into man. That's good to see for the Hawkettes.
3:45. They go inside. Bulls, good position again. One dribble, had it blocked, and saved underneath the basket. It goes into the hands of Abby Johnson. Pitts out ahead for Mashoff. Cross court. On the drive, it's right. Pitts. Left side, Chrisman. She'll hit another three. Rachel Chrisman, she's been a nice find off the bench here tonight.
Yeah, she has. She's doing a really, really good job. Looking at her stat sheet right now, she rebounds the ball well off the bench. She has 11 steals, which is tied for second on the team. Love the confidence she stepped in that three, shooting 40% right now.
Wishman answers on the other end with a three-pointer. We have a timeout on the floor. 3:02 left to play in this one. Dowling running away from Ankeny, 67-48, as we come back here in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Three minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Dowling 67, Ankeny 48. Glad to have you aboard with us this evening on CISN. Our coverage will continue tomorrow night up in Ankeny, as myself and Andy Pollock will bring you the Hawks and the Jaguars, the crosstown matchup there.
It's always a fun one, isn't it?
Yeah, love the rivalry games, and certainly that Ankeny community loves to support those teams, but the support looks a little bit different here during this kind of season. Here's a pull-up Jay. That one just strong from Pitts, but an offensive rebound. Lining up a three. Crispin again. That side iron, no, and out of bounds. Rachel Crispin off the bench. She's been good, and now Ankeny going to go to the bench. Saw Caitlin Anderson a little bit earlier, her first appearance of the second half. Also into the game, it'll be Erin McKenna. Maddie McCormick also will come into the game. And a bunch of new Maroons also. See Sarah Moore out there, a freshman. Also Olivia Bailey, as McVeigh will run the point. Lauren Frericks comes into the game. Cross it over the dribble is Bailey, now McVeigh. McVeigh with the left hand, coming off that thumb injury. Into the paint, here's Frericks all the way in, off the window and in. Aggressive every time she comes into the game.
Yeah, you really like to see it when she comes in with the second unit, the reserve unit, where she sees that she's the alpha dog out here, and she took that basketball right to the rim. Very impressive by the sophomore.
Tipped out of bounds. Good extended defense from senior Olivia Bailey. Substitutions for the Maroons as Paige Hobbs will come into the game. Getting her first look tonight. Hobbs, a 5'10" senior. Get out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Dowling Catholic. And now the inbound to Carson Jacks, the freshman for Ankeny. Go to the top and Anderson. Cut off on the drive is Jacks. Drive from Crispin. Out. Anderson gets into the paint. Gets it over for Jacks. Jacks goes up, no, but a foul. And she'll be awarded with a couple of free throws. Carson Jacks began the ball game. Haven't seen her a ton here in the second half, as it's been a lot more Rachel Crispin out there for Coach McAnally's squad. But 2 free throw opportunities for the freshman, Carson Jackson. And we talk about these freshmen and seeing so many young players across the CIML, just how different it is for youngsters getting playing time at the 4A or 5A level here on the girls' side of things.
Yeah, no, it's 100% testament to all the people pouring into these girls, the club teams, the trainers, these girls' hard work, committing to a craft early. They're prepared. I think a great goal for young girls is to play varsity as a freshman. Doesn't mean you have to start, doesn't mean you have to be, the big-time alpha dog, but just getting that experience, letting the game slow down for you, it definitely has to be a legitimate goal for all young players who have these dreams.
Jax, the freshman, with the ball back as she holds it out near the jump circle. Guarded out there by Julia Moore. Double team comes. Jax able to get rid of it to Crispin. Drops for Anderson. Caitlin Anderson looking for help. Back for Crispin. Now Jax goes to the right side. Anderson spins against the defense, and Jax on the return. 69-49, Dowling Catholic will pick up their 8th win of the season as they will go to 8-3 on the year, 9th ranked team in the newest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Ankeny ranked number 13. They will fall to 7-3 on the season. And they will get ready for tomorrow's matchup. Off the knee, it's going to stay on this end. 2 more substitution for the Maroons. It'll be Olivia Spracklin, a junior, and number 15, Allie Anderson.
Allie Anderson is an athlete. She'll be the next one you see that signs to some big school for some other sport.
There's a drop inside. Going up with the shot was McKenna. It'll be a couple of free throws. Stepping up to the free throw line for a pair. Erin McKenna first on its way, and that one is pure. McKenna came in, first free throw opportunities for her of the season. 69-50, 1 out of 2. Pushed ahead with 20 seconds left. Here's Dowling, their reserves getting some run. Allie Anderson, hands off for Sarah Moore. Looking to go back cut. Oh, and a nice one there from Anderson. Drops it over. No good from Hobbs, and we're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay on this end with Dowling Catholic. 2.9 seconds left. Who's going to get that final shot up?
I think it's going to be 25.
They get it over into the corner. Moore thought about it and gets it away. Smile on her face as it just hits off the front rim. No good. Final score here, Dowling a 69-50 win over Ankeny. Very impressive performance tonight out of Dowling Catholic. The girls get it done.
Yes.
A lot of positives to take away for Coach Meyer looking at this squad and what they were able to do here this evening.
No, you're absolutely right. And, they're coming down the finish line for this, I might call it the second season within the season. There's 3 seasons, so it's this final push right before postseason. The Maroons are going to be a very difficult team to beat with their size, with their offensive rebounding ability, and then what we saw tonight, their perimeter shooting. All their shooters, whether they were starters or off the bench, they were ready to pop and go, and they knocked those shots right in.
On the other side, Ankeny takes the loss here, but saw a few good things. Really liked the play of Rachel Crispin off the bench. Thought she gave some good minutes. We talked about Jenna Pitts. Certainly some pieces here for Coach McAnally as they look towards the back half of the schedule.
Yeah, I mean, this game was a lot closer than the final score. All game, it was 3-4 possession game. The Ankeny Hawkettes, they did a really good job. I think that they went away from Abigail Johnson in the second half. I believe she only had 1 shot in the entire second half when she was a double-digit scorer in the first. So I know Ankeny, young guards, but a lot of talent there. I look for them to have a very, very good finish to their season with the ability to knock off somebody in sub-state.
We got the boys' game coming your way, just over 20 minutes away from tip-off of that one, with the Dowling Catholic Maroons hosting the Ankeny Hawks. A year ago, Ankeny brought home the state championship in Class 4A on the boys' side. Dowling, a proud program. O'Connor's always got his squad playing at a high level. Should be a fun one. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. We'll take a timeout, come back, put our final thoughts together on the girls' side. Also hand out our Graphite Construction Group Player of the Game. That's all coming your way here as we get ready for Game 2 of the doubleheader, Ankeny and Dowling. We're back with more here in a moment.
Winds know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Welcome back once again. Dowling Catholic High School, one in the books, still one more to go. Trent Condon and John Lamb. Final thoughts on the girls' side of things. Nice victory, 69-50 for Dowling Catholic. They're ranked number 9. We've seen them play at a high level. We saw it offensively tonight. Lexi Bowles, I think you kind of know at this point what you're going to get out of her. In order for this Maroons team, though, to make a run, who are some of the names you anticipate if they're going to get to the state tournament? They're going to win some games at Wells Fargo Arena. What's it going to take for the Dowling girls?
Well, I mean, first off, you nailed it on the head. It's going to be Bulls, leading the troops. Emma Gipple is going to be a tremendous asset for the Maroons. But I really, truly believe this. I think the missing pieces from this group is going to be Tobias, for sure, Wishman, and McVeigh off the bench. I think all three of those girls, and you could even throw Lauren Fredericks in there, all four of those girls, were tremendous this evening. They came in, they were ready to shoot. They all shot a high percentage from three. They hit the kickouts. They created opportunities for their teammates. I think those four guards have the ability to be the X factor on how far the Maroons take their 5A 2021 season this postseason.
On the other side for Coach McAnally and the Ankeny Hawks, it was one of those games where we mentioned it felt like a lot closer than the final score indicated, building blocks out of this squad, and still plenty of bright moments, I think, for Ankeny when you look to their future.
Yeah, a bunch of bright moments. They score 50 points. They hold, I know we say they held them to 69 points, but they did a really good job on Bowles. I know that she scored a bunch of points, but they were tough buckets. She had to really, really work, show her next level Division I skill set, finishing with her offhand, with her strong hands, on some post moves, some step throughs. I was very impressed with how the Hawkettes guarded the size of Dowling. And the scrappiness that they showed could be a very, very big problem for any perimeter-driven teams in the postseason.
So it is time once again to hand out our hard hat player of the game, presented by Graphite Construction Group. And a couple of different directions I think you can go on this one. John Lamb, what do you have for us? Our hard hat player of the game.
You always put me in these situations, Trent. First off, great job by both groups. It's going to be hard for me to pick one, but if I had to pick one between those two bigs, I think tonight, as good as Lexi Bowles was, Emma Gipple, she was unbelievable, getting to the right spots. I think she had a double-digit offensive rebounding night. I know she had a double-double for sure, both Bowles and Gipple, but I'm going to go ahead and give the hard hat player of the game to the junior Emma Gipple.
Emma Gipple played incredibly well. She was everywhere, getting into the paint, the rebounds on both ends of the floor, and our Graphite Construction Group Hard Hat Player of the Game. Congratulations to Emma Gipple. We got boys basketball coming your way here in just a little bit. A good one between the 5-5 Ankeny Hawks, the defending champions in Class 4A, against the 5-5 Dowling Catholic Maroons. We'll get into that game here in just a little bit. We'll take a timeout, come back with more as we are in between ball games. Ankeny and Dowling Catholic, back with more in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the car guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
At MidAmerican Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Hi, I'm Joe the car guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back once again, Dowling Catholic High School getting ready for the second game of the doubleheader. It'll be the boys' side, Ankeny and Dowling Catholic. I'm Trent Cotton, he is John Lamb, and we move over to the boys' side of things. John, tell us a little bit, these squads coming in, both 5-5 records, trying to find their footing as we play here in 2021.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, both of these groups, I know the 5-5 record could be a little deceiving. Both of these groups have 2 losses to the number 1 Waukee, very obviously the best team in the state. We'll start with the visiting Hawks. They're looking for their identity, TC. They have a new transfer. His name's J.J. Cole, big football guy's dad is the kicking coach for the Bears and the who's who of kicking trainers in the world. So it's great to see him. And you see his footwork at 6'6", how good he is. He's the leading offensive scorer and rebounder for the Hawks, and he's a transfer from Centennial, J.J. Cole. On the other side, you know, Dowling has some size. They have 6'10", 6'9", 6'9", 6'8". They're big. They're big. The missing piece tonight is going to be Matthew Riddell. He is out for COVID protocol. He's their leading scorer, assist, steals man. Look for that to have an impact, but look for somebody from the Maroons to step up mightily this evening.
So I was talking before we started our broadcast tonight, Mark Amadeo with the Iowa Catholic Radio Network, and he was telling me that Riedel out with concussion protocol this evening, and we were just talking about him and Ryan Riggs. It feels like those guys have been around forever. It feels like their high school careers spanned 6-7 years. Just Isn't it funny how there's some kids that just feel like they've been around forever? And those are a couple of those guys.
Yeah, I call it the Perry Ellis effect. The Kansas player that was there for 45 years. It just shows you how dominant Ryan Riggs has been. Mm-hmm. Not often freshmen get a chance to play varsity here at the prestigious school of Dowling High School. He has, and he's been very patient. I think Mike O'Connor has done a tremendous job developing this big. He arguably the most talented big in all of the CIML. I really, really, really like Riggs. I'm going to see what he can do this evening.
He is our spotlight player here this evening for Dowling Catholic. Ryan Riggs wears number 20, shooting 58.2% from the floor, 12.7 points per contest, and 6 rebounds for Dowling Catholic. Ankeny, you mentioned our spotlight player. That is J.J. Cole, the sophomore. Saw him on the football field a bunch this fall for the Ankeny Centennial squad. Now over with the Ankeny Hawks, moving to the south side of town over there. But the thing that's crazy for me is he was listed 6'6", and watching him play football this fall, I felt, boy, he looks even taller than that. Yeah. Here he is on the basketball, and the roster has him listed at 6'8". Tall drink of water out there.
Yeah, no, and he's only going to get bigger and stronger. What's impressive about J.J. Cole is the way he moves his body. He's not your typical, like you said, 6'6" to 6'8". Big, he plays big, but he runs like a gazelle. He moves well, both north-south as well as laterally. Can get up a little bit. He's one of the dunkers that you would say on this Ankeny roster. He's got the full package. I think he's going to have a big night if the Hawks can get it down low early.
Those are our spotlight players here this evening. J.J. Cole for Ankeny and Ryan Riggs for Dowling Catholic. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we will hand out our Diamond Ford keys to the game. We'll take a look at this one and also bring you the starting lineups. All to come here as we count down to tip-off. It's Dowling and it's Ankeny, and it's next right here on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new Diamond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new Diamond Ford. DiarmandFord.com.
Built for America, sold by Diamond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the car guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com to
Ankeny and Dowling Catholic here as we count down to tip-off. The Maroons at 5-5, the Hawks at 5-5. We've talked about this game and the matchups on both sides. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. It's brought to you by Diamond Ford in Indianola, our Diamond Ford keys to the game. And here on the boys' side of things, one thing certainly to look at, one of the simplest things of basketball, but just shooting the basketball.
Yeah, it becomes a lost art the longer this game's around. Some of my colleagues, they scout for the world's greatest, and they say things like they'll travel the globe to find elite shooters. There's so few of them out there. And tonight's no different. Both Dowling and Ankeny have to do a very good job shooting the perimeter three. From Dowling, I'd look at two players. First off, Jack Grodicke. He's their leading three-point shooter. He just also happens to be 6'10". He's going to really fill it up. And then Samuel Hughes, a senior PG. He's going to get a lot more opportunity tonight. He's been starting all year. But with their other senior guard, Matt Riddell, out, I can see Samuel Hughes stepping up. For the Hawks, it's brother Cole and Carson Weedy. They're leading the perimeter shooting parade for the Hawks, both shooting close to 40%. But you also see Braden Drea and Carson Johnson. They got to get going. They don't have the size that Dowling does, so their perimeter firepower has got to be popping and going for these Hawks to make this a competitive game.
Both these teams come in shooting just 29% from the three-point line, something you certainly wouldn't anticipate with both of these squads who can knock down the three. Our other key to the game, cleaning the gas. This one jumped out to me, John. Ankeny, 4th in Class 4A in offensive rebounds per game at 11.6.
Yeah, you'll see it really early. They run an old-school Kansas, Michigan State high-low offense, and what that does is it allows Cole opportunities to get a pass high from the other big, but it also allows for offensive rebound chances with the angles that are created trying to guard. Often these teams will try to front, and you'll see the big ceiling high, getting easy buckets, but it allows for the offensive rebounds. And then over here on the Maroon side, their size will get them the rebound. I could see it being very similar to the girls' game, where that's the ticket and it's the separator, the offensive rebound and what happens on the glass.
Take a look here at our starting lineups. Those were our keys to the game, brought to you by DeArmond Ford, a family-led business guided by their core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity. Check out the all-new DeArmond Ford in Indianola at DeArmondFord.com. Thank you to Doug DeArmond and the whole crew at DeArmond Ford in Indianola with our keys to the game. Starting lineup for the visiting Hawks. They'll be wearing the gray uniforms with the gold trim and the maroon piping along with it. And starting at one spot, it will be number 25, the freshman Carson Johnson. He is joined by Ryan Crandall, a junior, 6'2", 185. Also in the backcourt, it'll be Braden Dre, a sophomore, wearing number 31. Brady McCullough, good basketball player and football player, 6'5", junior. And Braden Simonson, also in the starting lineup tonight for Ankeny. On the other side for Dowling Catholic, the Maroons will go like this, starting in the backcourt with Mikey Chase and Sam Hughes. Then up front, that big front line, Simon Daniel also joined back there by Ryan Riggs and Jack Gretzky. And you talked about it, those big guys that can shoot it from the outside, just the evolution of basketball.
Yeah, it's pretty much state consensus that Jack Grodicke is the best perimeter shooting big in the state of Iowa. He's got a bunch of recruiting options from the University of San Diego, Niagara, where Greg Paulus, the old Duke player, Ohio State assistant's now the head coach. I see him getting a bunch of interest as this season wraps up. This is just his first varsity opportunity, not getting much minutes the last couple years. He's really thrived in his new gained opportunity. Number 14, Jack Grodicke.
6'10", Dowling Catholic in the home white uniforms with the maroon lettering and the maroon trim. Looks like new uniforms this year for Dowling Catholic. Lettering looks a little different. Maybe I'm off by a year or two, but we're ready to go. Here it is, the Maroons and the Hawks. 8 minutes on the clock as we play here in Class 4A basketball. Glad to have you aboard with us. It'll be Riggs jumping it up, and the tip won by Ankeny on the tap back from McCullough as Ankeny goes left to right across your video screen. Here's Dre on a handoff, and the hesitation for Carson Johnson, the freshman. Left side with it is Dre, the sophomore. And a post touch as they go in the paint. Straight up and down is Gretzky. Here's an open three, top of the key. Dre for three, and we talked about it at the top. Got to hit those shots.
Yeah, Braden Dreo's arguably one of the best 2023 guards in the entire state. He's a more than willing and able shooter. As he continues to find his identity as a lead point guard for this group, he'll continue to take better looks, hit better shots, and get more opportunities. This young sophomore is going to have a great career for the Hawks.
Against a double team, Riggs gets it out to the corner, setting up the offense. Now Hughes goes back door. Reddicky lost it for a moment. Oh, what a pass, and in traffic, the finish by Ryan Riggs.
That's one thing I love about Mike O'Connor coach teams. Those, we call them burns in the NBA, those little backdoor cuts, and then the big or whoever's a cutter always finds the funneling 4-5, whatever it is, and that time it was Riggs for the easy lay-in.
Hesitate in the little pull-up. Boy, tough move there from the freshman Carson Johnson.
An incredible skill set from the freshman Carson Johnson. Left-handed floater getting close after the hesitation. You're going to hear his name to Perry Ellis remarks over the next 4 years.
Going to be a long around time. Here's a pass, and deflection will keep it on the end for the Maroons. Chase, Hughes, Gredicke, and Riggs out there along with Daniel. And a reset of the offense. Simon Daniel with the dribble. Gets his way into the paint. Nice spin move. The left hand turnaround is good.
Simon Daniels is one of my favorite unsigned 2021s in the state of Iowa. An elite athlete, getting better, big-time student, 4.3, has a bunch of interest from very high academic institutions across the country.
There's a flip up and in. How about that angle from Brady McCullough? No, he's giving up some inches. Got to find that right angle, and he does.
Yeah, he did. That was very good skill set, good IQ. Looks like the Ankeny Hawks are face guarding Grodicke, making sure he doesn't get a look.
They are running hard after him as he finally gets his catch. Here's Simon with it back. Simon Daniel right after scoring a bucket. Chase on the drive, drops it over for Riggs, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Dowling. You saw both these teams, very high-level intensity early in this basketball game.
Yeah, I mean, it's Dowling's championship culture here as a school, and it's obviously Ankeny's championship culture as a program, being the returning 4A champions last year.
Simon Daniel coming out quick. He's got 4, and it's back to a 1-point game. Ankeny 7, Dowling 6. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the opening period. Crandall cut off on his drive.
The next Hawkeye great safety right there, buddy.
And he certainly looks it. He was part of that team that made the run at the Dome, and here's a three-pointer. Johnson, the freshman, he's got the baby face assassin out there.
Man, that's one way to say it. Kid's incredibly talented. From a skill set opportunity, he can shoot it from all 3 levels. You saw some of his his floater game. That's probably his most elite skill set. As he gets stronger and bigger, he is going to be a force to reckon with.
And again, another drive and another finish for Simon Daniel. Going to have to send some help if that keeps happening.
His length, man, he just turns the corner, going hip on hip, and is able to get that inside hand on the glass for the finish.
Here's Crandall. Gets himself into the paint. Ends it back for McCullough. Now Crandall can use that big size. Pump fake. Then the shot, no good, but a long rebound out for Johnson. Crandall right wing. Works off his screen. And the drop back for Simonson. They'll go up with the left hand, no good. And the rebound secured by Grodicke. And a foul.
That was interesting. J.J. Cole's just getting in 4 minutes into the game. One of our stars of the game.
Cole coming in wearing number 55. Also, Benton Nayal will come in.
Bentor Nayal.
Bentar Nayal, 6'6" senior. And first substitution for Dowling is it'll be Carson Brown.
Still face guarding Grodicke. That shows you his prowess as a shooter.
Showing some length out there also with Nayal. Drop back, Riggs, little floater, gets it to go. Soft touch for the big man. Ryan Riggs with the deuce. It's tied up at 10. High screen set, turning the corner. Is Dre. Look inside, ball comes loose. Getting it back though is Nayal, and the swat from Grodicke. Daniel wants to push, goes up, takes a little contact, throws it, can't get the roll this time.
Great defense by the by the sophomore, Carson Weedy.
Oh, look at that. Off the window and in, what a move! Oh, the freshman Carson Johnson again.
7 early ones by the freshman. He came to play. He's fearless out there this evening.
Finally a look in the corner for Grodicke, but he gets it right back. To the right side, Hughes. Spins, goes right to Brown. In the corner, there's Daniel. He'll try a 3 this time off the front rim, and the rebound secured by J.J. Cole. Cole ahead for Johnson. Carson Johnson. Now Dre, here's another 3-pointer. That one left short. But the rebound there for a moment, but taken away. Good hustle from Sam Hughes. Hughes ahead as he gets it out to Brown. Brown goes to Riggs in the post.
Spin.
Riggs spins, reverses. No, good defense from the sophomore Cole. Ankeny working with the 2-point lead. They'll go into the corner. Nayal inside for Cole. No, gets it back off the window, works this time. Working hard in there, J.J. Cole.
He's a grinder. He's a grinder in everything he does. Not surprising right there, TC.
And there's that face guarding you're seeing all the way up the floor
and
on Jack Grodicke.
6'7". I mean, that's got to be what it looks like when Kevin Durant plays, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just face guard that dude and pray for the best.
Here's Cole with the foul, bucket in the arm. Good take by Simon Daniel. He's good off the bounce.
He is good. We talked about his elite explosiveness and his athletic ability. It goes underappreciated at this school, often fought against, but it goes a long ways when these players stay in the system, grind it out, get their opportunity as a senior, and then you see him flourish here early with 8 first-quarter points, looking for 9 right here.
And the free throw is good. That might be another reason that Ryan Riggs just seems like he's been around so long.
Yeah.
Is because OC, he does like to play those seniors. He loves to give those upperclassmen certainly the opportunity to play. And Ankeny has the lead at 14-13. Just in the game for Ankeny. That is number 3, Stickrod. Hesitation to drive for Johnson. They swat it out.
Now we can talk about Jalen Moses.
Yeah.
Okay, great block by Moses. He is a senior transfer from Cedar Rapids Xavier. He's been playing as since a freshman year there. Had some really big-time early recruiting interests. Had a couple bad knee injuries. He's a warrior. Just moved here to Des Moines with his mom. He's going to have a bright future. His best basketball is ahead of him as he continues to get his body healthy and continues to get stronger.
Going to get a foul on Stickrod there. Out there guarding very closely. And Riggs will come back into the game. Yeah, interesting story there. 6'9", in fact, even listed as a guard.
Yeah.
In the roster sheet here, number 40 for Dowling, Jalen Moses.
Incredible size, incredible family lineage. Waka from Cedar Rapids. That's his cousin.
Okay.
Yep.
There's Stickrod with the drive. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, for Cole. Another possession. Johnson
Huge.
step back. 3. Just put too strong on that one, but Cole with another rebound.
So that's 3 early first quarter offensive rebounds by J.J. Cole alone. We talked about Ankeny's prowess as the 4th leading 4A offensive rebounding team. You see it. It's the activity of J.J. Cole. He rim ran one end to the other, got it, and he's got another one right here as Ankeny holds it for the final shot of the first.
Here's Stickrod, gets into the paint, lost it for a moment, looking for some help. Tried to find Weedy, but it's out of bounds as he was cutting to the rim. That's going to happen there. Probably had Weedy in the corner, who is a good three-point shooter too, but Weedy, he was making the smart decision, saw that thing coming loose and trying to go after the ball.
Yeah, pursuing it, and it's just, again, it's a young team finding their identity, new players trying to play together, mesh together. I know Carlson will get these guys right and tight in no time.
Now 5 seconds left as they quickly get it ahead. Dowling looking for a shot. Chase still with it. He shoots up the runner. No good.
Hey.
We got one in the books.
We just got to see J.J. Cole's arm. That thing's a cannon. Holy
It
moly.
is. He can fire the football, no doubt. Through one, it's 16-13. Ankeny with the lead over Dowling. A good one. Settle in here on a Thursday night as we come back with more high school hoops in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you as we start the second quarter from Dowling Catholic High School. Ankeny with the three-point lead on the road. Fun basketball game brewing as we get a look for Jack Grodicke. Hasn't been able to get going to this point. Now Riggs turns to face, gets a double team, drops it over. Good catch in traffic. Back to Riggs. He'll go reverse, hoop in the arm. Simonson gets hit with the foul, and that's something seen for years now. Ryan Riggs, his ability in that reverse, about as good as you can find, I think, in a 6'8 player around here.
Oh, I mean, he's so quick off his feet. He's so light on his toes. You see that continually trend up even after he gets to the rim. Unique story here. He's a Division I player who is going to just go to college to be a businessman, a student, whatever the case is. He has the opportunity to play, and he's making that choice. Kudos to him for having the courage to do that. There's so much pressure out there, especially when you're such a talented player. Love where he is in his space as a human being.
And the rebound there for Riggs after the three-point attempt from Johnson. Off
there
the mark. Grodicke finally gets a look, and he hits it just a little bit of space, huh, Coach?
And well, look where that thing's at. I mean, I don't think me and you, us little short guys, could even contest that thing, standing on our tippy toes.
That is impressive. Quick release out there and able to squeeze it off and hit the triple. Dowling, big response, 5-0 run to start the quarter. Stick rod in the corner. And now Dowling using that length. Now, I know OC doesn't like going zone, but when you got this kind of length, it can cause some problems.
Yeah, especially with the ability for Andrew Lynch to play that middle spot. First off, Lynch looks like he could bench press 400 pounds. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he could. And so with that strength right there in the anchoring the defense, it allows Riggs, who, like we just spoke about, is a big-time athlete, very nimble on his feet, and then with the size and athletic ability of Grodicke and Simon up top, in my opinion, this could be the look defensively that could give a bunch of teams a multitude of problems as the Maroons pace forward in this season.
Stick rattle, try the three, left wing just off the mark. Offensive rebound again, though. This long one comes out to the freshman in Carson Johnson. Crandall into the paint, drops it off. Ooh. Oh, nice finish by Brady McCullough, wide receiver on the football team, and able to finish there against contact. Brady McCullough, nice play, and yeah, I really like that defensive look there. And maybe the most surprising part, it's a 1-3-1, but Riggs isn't at the back end of it. It's not Daniel on the back end of it. They had Sam Hughes, the smallest guy on the floor, in the back end of that zone defense.
Yeah, it's, the crazy thing is, TC, that's the right way to do it, because the responsibility of the person underneath the basket, it's not what people think to protect the rim. The responsibility of the person under the basket is to get corner to corner to guard the three-point shooters. Mm-hmm. So Sam, who's a willing and able defender, great speed, and great basketball IQ, he's in a good spot right there.
Completes a three-point play. Back to Riggs. Little baby hook, in and out, no good. And the rebound secured by Ankeny on the push. Here comes Ryan Crandall for the Hawks. They lead it by 1. Game of some mini runs here. Johnson. Defense continues to extend out. Haven't been able to get a post touch into the high post. All perimeter based against this 1-3-1 cross court. They spin it around. There's an open 3. Count it. Carson Weedy.
You saw the ball flip sides of the floor 5 different times. That looked like a state championship Ankeny team.
Oh, look at that take.
That did not.
Ryan Riggs. Wow. That move, that finish. Cross court. Around they go.
One more. Great left-handed delivery, Drea.
And the finish on the other end. Triple knocked in by Ryan Crandall. Crandall looking more confident with that shot than we saw a year ago in that state championship run.
Yeah, last year he was so unbelievable, defending often the other team's best player, and he was a junkyard dog as well. Him and Nolan Otten getting offensive rebounds, keeping plays alive. You see him stepping into himself as more of an offensive threat. Very impressive by the 4-star football recruit, I believe he is.
Gredeke will inbound for Dowling, 25-20. After the big start to the quarter. Here's Grodeke again. Just missed on that one. He does not need a whole lot of room. And you can see why Ankeny's been face guarding him throughout.
Yeah, just very smooth. Some people might say it's an unorthodox release. I would disagree. He has a great point of release, and I believe that is one reason why he's had so much success shooting the ball from the perimeter.
Sam Hughes fighting amongst the trees, gets the rebound. Gredeke now wants to drive, a bump and a foul. A little late getting over was Carson Weedy. Weedy, a sophomore, and a lot of young talent here for Coach Carlson.
I love that we can read each other's minds. Literally was just going to say, you see 3 sophomores on the floor, 1 junior, and the freshman Carson Johnson. I know they're 5-5 right now, but just give this team and this coach some time. I believe that the future is going to shine bright in Ankeny South.
In the paint, high with the Riggs, couldn't get control. And the steal, here comes Ankeny the other way, looking now to build on a 5-point lead. Hesitate the take, a swat by Riggs, can't get control, it'll stay with Ankeny. So you're telling me Riggs is going to be playing intramurals next year? He's going to be dominating intramurals next year.
You know, there's been some chatter that he is the highest recruited intramural player in history.
I remember those guys.
Yeah, and you know, and it could change. Anything can change.
Yeah.
You know, these kids' dreams are ever changing. But you got to appreciate it.
Ooh, got hit with the foul there.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Cole going to work.
You got to appreciate just the security that he has as a young man. Comes from an unbelievable family, very smart kid. His future's bright. Don't get me wrong. He's not trading in his basketball career to work at McDonald's, that's for sure. He's going to be a 4.0 college student regardless. But you don't see that too often. So respect to you, Ryan Riggs, for believing in yourself and chasing your own journey.
Jalen Moses back in for the Maroons. Mike O'Connor in his 15th season as the head man.
He got the job going into my senior year.
Is that what it was?
Yep. Great coach, has had a tremendous track record here. One thing I love about O'Connor is his standards are gold. You know, he holds people to the highest accountability. Often coaches do not, especially at the high school level when you're working with these young minds. But he is as professional as it gets with the standards in which he holds and operates this program.
26-20 our scores. We play halfway through the corner. Here's a 3 from Daniel, just spins out. Simon had a good look at that one. Couldn't talk it down. 3.5 to play. Across the timeline is Crandall. Hands off for Stickrod. Stickrod on the hand for Johnson. Back inside. Here's a look for J.J. Cole. Cole, little fade away. You bet. Rolled that one in. J.J. Cole with the bucket. We got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout with 3:14 to play. Ankeny 28, Dowling 20. We're back with more here in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Clock in as we play in the second quarter. Trent Condon joined by John Lamb of Beyond Ball and Handle University here at Dowling Catholic High School. Just over 3 minutes to play. Ankeny by 8 over the Maroons. Dowling trying to get some offense jump-started. Start of the second quarter very hot, but have gone cool since then. Simon Daniel, he had a nice first quarter getting just there into the paint. Tries again, no. The tip from Riggs, no. And it's last touched by Riggs. It'll go over to Ankeny. Crandall out on the floor. He's joined by Carson Weedy.
Look for the high-low right here to J.J. Cole.
Maddox Ward also out there, another sophomore, as you were talking about, John.
Max Ward is a very talented player, too. Feisty guard, quick, athletic. Quarterback for the football team. Looks like he might be stepping into pretty good fall season next year with the addition of J.J. Cole.
Going to be quite the competition there. Here's a takeaway coming the other way is Hughes. Hughes now, tricky dribbles. Good pressure from Stickrod. Pump faking the three in the corner. Now driving is Moses. Back Riggs. He can hit that. Yep. Not this time, though. Crandall with the rebound.
You can still tell that Jalen Moses is trying to get his footing with this new squad. Would like to see him be a little bit more athletic there and active offensively.
How about that three by Ryan Crandall? Another three-pointer. Just wasn't comfortable with that shot a year ago, and here he is. Boy, his senior confidence, that's something, isn't it?
Man, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. And, his body getting stronger. There's really not much pressure here, being such an elite junior safety in that class, a 2022 class. I would think he would just think this whole thing's fun. I've never been good at more than one thing, TC, so I don't know what he's going through. But I would assume that would be pretty relaxing out here on this basketball floor.
Pass out of bounds, a turnover. Now Dowling looking to get a little bit of a run here to end the first half. Across the timeline as Hughes goes behind the back to Simon Daniel in the corner. Look for Riggs in the post, nothing doing, didn't have the angle. Now the try from Hughes against a double team. Stickrod there again. Oh, good help defense by J.J. Cole. The takeaway, here come the Hawks. Quickly ahead Crandall.
With some defense.
Here's
Huge
a three from the corner, no good. Riggs with the rebound. Had a good look at it, did Weedy. Threw it ahead, and Crandall with the takeaway, showing those defensive skills on the football field, just playing a little safety. Yeah, hit on the end line, out of bounds.
Yeah, he picked that one off, that's for sure. Great activity by Grodicki. Forced the turnover. And that could be the downside to only having, some of these kids for a year. Kid like Sam Hughes who throws that ball, trying to make the right play. And I know C probably didn't want that to happen, but I know that he'll allow him to work through those problems.
Down to 40 seconds left in the first half. It's a 31-22 Ankeny lead. Dowling with the basketball. Going to pull it back out. Simon Daniel. Mike O'Connor shouting instruction to his squad, getting them hold for that final shot. Back resetting is Mikey Chase.
Looking for Riggs right here on the left block to get over his left shoulder.
As they'll go to work, picks up his dribble, down to 7. Daniel gets it back, goes in, throws it off the glass, no. Rebound by Ankeny. Heave at the horn, no good. We got one complete here in Dowling Catholic High School. The Road Warriors, Ankeny, out to a 9-point lead, 31-22 over the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And boy, quite the first half here for the Hawks. Very impressive performance by Coach Carlson's squad.
Yes, they came ready to go. I've scouted Ankeny twice this year, and they came to my gym during the preseason just to do a little write-up about where they're at. They have grown exponentially since the beginning of the season. And again, you get a whole new team. What do you expect? Things take time. Great things take time. And you got to love where this Hawks team is headed.
A little bit of everything. We'll dive a little bit deeper into this one. And also look forward to tomorrow as Class 3A and 4A will get their sub-state pairings.
Yes, sir.
Boy, we'll see how angry we're going to be with the boys in Boone if we're going to be okay when those come out tomorrow. We'll talk about that, speculate a little bit, and get ready for the start of the second half. Halftime here at Dowling, 31-22, Ankeny with the lead as we come back with the halftime show on CISN in a moment.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Back with you again at Dowling Catholic High School at the half. 31-22, Ankeny with the lead. Very, very great start to the second quarter out of the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They got the lead, and then it was pretty much all Ankeny the rest of the first half.
Yeah, it really was. Kudos to Ankeny. They've been tremendous on the offensive glass. They're knocking down their perimeter looks. And what I see the growth the most in this Hawks team is the patience. They're allowing the ball to be swung from one side of the floor to the other, allowing the defense to get out of position, and then attacking the defense to find the open perimeter three-point shot. The Hawks have hit 3 big threes the second quarter to really take this lead to 9 points.
So, want to ask you about a couple of young players out there. You work, of course, with Handel University and Beyond Ball. You know these young guys, well, before we even see them at the high school level. But I want to start with the youngest guy, and Carson Johnson for Ankeny. I call him the babyface assassin out there. He's got to add a little bit of weight. You can see that, but he's not a big guy by any means, just 5'8". What kind of future he has and how he's looked at in his class?
Well, first off, I love Carson. I've loved Carson since he was a little boy. And, you know, I've seen him grow up. I've seen him develop. And the one thing I can say about that young man is you can knock his size, you can knock whatever you want about him. Right? But the truth of the matter is this dude is a relentless competitor. Mm-hmm. He's literally in my gym as much as I am, and you see it out here. Not many times does a freshman get an opportunity to not only play but start on a defending state championship team. So you see the confidence that Carlson has in him, and you see his production here early in the first half. I'm really impressed with Carson Johnson.
The other name that is new to me is Simon Daniel. Just a little bit of playing time and seeing him throughout this season. His ability to get into the rim, really nice player for Coach O'Connor's squad, and his ability to shoot it from the outside, but off the bounce, fun player to watch.
Yeah, I can't say enough nice things about Simon. I can't tell you his full story because I might cry here on air, but you talk about a kid that does everything the right way, that stays loyal, stays faithful. You're seeing the fruits of his hard labor right now. Early 9 points to start this game as a senior, getting his first real shot. Last year he came in for these Maroons and often guarded the best offensive player on the other team. Just that workhorse mentality, 4.3 student. Simon Daniels has been a mismatched nightmare early here for the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
So you're in the locker room as Dowling comes out of the floor. You get the ear of Coach O'Connor. What are you saying? What does the Dowling team need to do to get back in this one down by 9?
Just trust their stuff. OC does such a good job of getting the right, good, high percentage looks. I know he's a big advocate to slowing it down, keeping the ball under possession, and I would just say stick to our basics. Guys, you know what we're going to do. You know what we're up against. We scored 22 points. They held them to 31, but we talk about that magic number of 60 all the time. They got to do a little bit more offensively, and they'll be fine. But they're definitely missing the production of Matthew Riddell. You see that out there. You know, I would venture to say that he would account for 6 to 10 points right now, making this a tie game. But look for the Maroons to bounce back and tie this thing up quickly here in the third quarter.
We will take our final timeout here of the halftime show. Come back with the start of the second half. 31-22. Ankeny with the lead over Dowling Catholic. We're back with more here in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com to...
We're back and ready for the start of the second half. Dowling Catholic and Ankeny and the second game of our doubleheader on the girls' side in game one. The Maroons brought home a 69-50 win over Ankeny. Here in the second game, it is the Road Hawks with the lead, 31-22 over Dowling. Taking a look as the teams make their way back out on the floor. Same starters for Ankeny: Crandall, Johnson, Dre, McCullough, and Simonson. And also the same starters for Dowling Catholic: Chase Hughes, Gredeke, Riggs, and Daniel, as we are just about ready to go. Final seconds ticking off of the halftime, and there is the horn. 5-5 Dowling, 5-5 Ankeny. He's John Lamb. I'm Trent Condon, and we are ready to go. Carson Johnson will start with the basketball as we start the second half. Into the corner.
Here's Dre. Go to the post and had it taken away. Gredicke with those long arms, able to get the steal. And the Maroons come out, get the stop they need to start the second half. Briggs from the top of the key. Gonna go back door, they'll swing it around into the corner. Chase for three, knocked it down. It's an important part of what we talked about at the top. Got to hit those threes.
No, Coach, that was your first key to the game. You were spot on. Mikey Chase steps in. Another senior getting his first look, and he was ready to go with that corner three.
Ankeny's lead trimmed to 6. Crandall in the lane, goes up, left it short. Riggs taps over to Gredicke, who takes the rebound. And here come the Maroons.
Big possession right here for Dowling. Got to get a bucket, cut this thing to 5 or less.
Riggs from between the rings. Flips to the right side.
There it is.
They'll go inside, right back to Riggs. Goes to work, left hand. Just strong on that one. And Crandall with the rebound. Everything but the finish for Ryan Riggs. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. And somebody got poked in the eye, it looked like. So J.J. Cole's going to come in, look like for Braden Simonson. Johnson across the timeline with the dribble. Goes right side for Dre. Baseline drive. Oh, Cole thought he was going to get away with that walk, but he didn't in the turnover.
I was just going to say, I've seen a lot of moves. That's the best one I've ever seen.
That's one that can work for us. 6-point lead for Ankeny. Dowling trying to trim into it. Got the only 3 points here the first 95 seconds of the second half. Gredicke left side for Chase. They'll go in the post. Riggs scoops it up with the right hand. No. And the rebound brought in by McCullough. McCullough head for Johnson. Johnson now looking for some help after picking up his dribble. Gets it with Dre.
Look for the high-low right here with, oh, wow.
Bump and a foul as they got Simon Daniel trying to beat him to the spot. And that strength of Crandall showed up there. Guys are going to bounce off him.
Man, I mean, he reminds me of one of my buddies, obviously, the late, great Tyler Sash. Just that body and the strength as a junior. You see some of that definition, about the same size, bouncy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, buddy, but you're a heck of a basketball player as well.
McCullough will step up to the free throw line for Ankeny after the foul. They got Gredicke, the second team foul against Dowling here. Start of the second half, just over 2 minutes gone by. First free throw off the mark from McCullough. Came in 54.2% from the free throw line as a team. Ankeny shooting just 62.5%. And splits the pair as he gets the second. 32-25. Lead at 7 for the Hawks. On the push quickly the other way. Oh, nice stop. No good on the putback. Lentz fighting for the rebound.
Wow.
And we'll get a jump ball as Carson Johnson, all 5'8" of him, mixing it up.
We just talked about it. You know, you can say whatever you want about his size, but the fact of the matter is Lynch's tricep is bigger than Carson Johnson, and he tied up that jump ball.
How about Mikey Chase? Couple of threes in the second half. And the Maroons are back within 4, 32-28. Johnson gets it back in the corner, trying to find something inside. Guarded closely, turns the corner, goes up against contact, and finishes with the right hand.
The floater, it's the best part of his game.
Looking to answer the other way, Daniel off the mark, and the rebound for Dre. On the push back the other way. Back
Big.
out, Cole for three, no. And the rebound by Hughes.
Slam dunk.
Out ahead, well, contact out there, Daniel no good. Long rebound, comes back. Now gets a triple team, it's taken away by Cole. A little sloppy out there. Ankeny going to slow things down with a 6-point lead. Off a screen of Cole. Here's Dre to Crandall through the paint, up and in.
Wow.
Ryan Crandall his offensive game has gone to another level.
It has blossomed very, very perfectly. Just a junior again. I know he was such a tremendous, important role last year with the state championship team. He's really coming into his own. Ryan Crandall, the junior.
Simon Daniel goes to Gredicke. And now right side Hughes. Hughes working through his screen. Still with the dribble for Gredicke. Puts it on the floor all the way in. And they're going to
it's a bad call.
Call an offensive foul.
It's a really bad call.
Bang, bang player there. Coach O'Connor not happy with the call. That's a stinger for Dowling as they try to trim into this 8-point deficit.
I will say I've never seen that ref before.
New group out there as we come into the front court. Ankeny leading by 8. Want to push this thing up as they have played well back into the game. It's Stickrod, his first appearance of the second half. Where's number 3, Crandall? Over for McCullough.
Oh, good
deflection
hands
from Gredicke. Now Johnson out. Here's Stickrod for the 3. That one off the mark. And the rebound. Bruins quickly ahead. Gredicke had to take it away. Stickrod on the steal. He'll go up and finish with the right hand. Good take there against Chase. Timeout on the floor. Ankeny leads it by 8. Hawks 38, Maroons 28 as we get the timeout. Back with more high school hoops in a moment.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
.312 left to go in the third quarter. It's a 10-point Ankeny lead, 38-28. Trent Condon and John Lamb with you. John, it's really an eye-opening game here for me tonight. My first look at Coach Carlson's squad. And I lost so much off of last year's team, but a lot of these new faces showing up in a big way.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, these things aren't surprising. You think about the tradition that Ankeny has. Obviously, they won both football and basketball state championships last year. That stuff sinks down. It seeps into everybody. That the mentality, the early morning weight room stuff. It's not surprising that these guys are coming on this time in the season because I know they've been faithful with it. So it's great to see them bounce back. And like I said, they've gotten tremendously better since I've scouted them earlier this season.
In the corner, Simon Daniel puts it on the floor, gets his way into the paint, throws it up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Crandall. Crandall with the push. Ahead to Stickrod for the 2. Stickrod, boy, he's been able to get out in front, little cherry picking there, running the floor.
Matt Stickrod, he's a stud, man. I love him. Watch him grow up as well. Feisty, just a competitor, does whatever it takes, plays hard all the time. It's great to see some success from the senior leader.
Faking the drive, rolled it up and in. Nice take there from Jalen Moses.
Well, you see the skill set. That's why so many schools were on him. Wisconsin was one of the earliest schools to get involved. You see him on the catch, good solid jump stop, nice left-right shot fake, gets the defender up. That's as Wisconsin as it gets.
Good strong move by J.J. Cole. Newly minted, making the move from the north side of town of Centennial. Now with the Southsider Hawks. Just over 2 minutes left. They have bump and are going to get a foul against Johnson. We'll have that one for you tomorrow night, the crosstown rivalry, Ankeny versus Centennial, right here on CISN. Also this evening, it is a boys-only matchup. You can catch that one also on the YouTube feed with Roosevelt and Valley. Last check, Valley led that one by 11. 12-point lead here for Ankeny, 42-30. Daniel through the lane, swatted. What a defensive play by Neal. Inside, and he gets it back. How about that? Make the defensive play, get it back to the guy.
Love it. Love seeing that stuff, those string of events. So often we see compounded mistakes. Very rarely do we see those compounded successes. Pins it off the backboards, the first one down the rim, getting a rim run, easy layup for the Hawks. It's, again, these guys have their foot on the gas. Maroons have to answer right here.
Venter Neal. Great play for the 6'6" senior. The block shot and then the finish on the other end. Ankeny by 14. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Daniel trying to get it inside. Does. There's Neal again. Another block shot, and then the takeaway as Johnson gets it. Ankeny looking to extend the big lead. 44-30 in the post. J.J. Cole spins, comes back over the right hand, left it short. Good defense there, and stepping out of bounds was Sam Hughes. Thought he had the rebound, but had his foot on the end line. It'll stay with the Hawks. Crandall to inbound for Ankeny. And they will throw it up. Neal or Johnson. Johnson gets into the paint, drops it back. Crandall back. Johnson open three. That one too strong. And the long rebound for Sam Hughes of Dowling Catholic. Hughes will bring it across with 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Nearly taken away by Crandall. Maybe looking to hold for one final shot. Inside, deflected. Good catch by Riggs off that deflection of Cole.
Oh, yeah.
There's a pump fake, and Moses now gets it to the corner of Daniel. And they'll reset it again down to 20 seconds left. Good defense being applied out front by Matt Stickrod. They're going to get him with the bump. Yeah, he is up in your shorts, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's strong. I saw him do it all summer. He's what is right about high school sports. I'm telling you, stays in the weight room. Right, didn't get any opportunity last year. Very similar to these Dowling guys to get a senior shot. Lifted, stayed with it, stayed in the gym, stayed getting after it, and you see how his contributions are needed by the Hawks tonight.
14-point lead for Ankeny. Dowling trying to trim into that final 5 seconds. Riggs with a 14-footer pure.
Wow.
Nice Jay at the horn. Here's the heave. Dre off the mark. 3 complete. Ankeny 44. Dowling Catholic 32. Stay right there. The fourth quarter coming your way next, right here on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
We start the fourth quarter from Dowling Catholic High School. I'm Trent Condon. He's John Lamb. Glad to have you aboard with us here on a Thursday night. Game was scheduled for Tuesday, but the winter weather made that one unplayable. Here we are on Thursday evening. Both teams will jump back tomorrow. How about this to start the quarter from Braden Simonson? Little dipsy-do, comes back with the left hand, scoops it up and in.
First time we've seen Quincy Ferguson in the game at point guard for the Maroons.
Looking for some help is Hughes. Goes to the high post, Riggs. Riggs working, little fade away, just short. And the rebound for Simonson. 7:20 to play, Ankeny 46, Dowling 32. Ankeny setting up that weave. Neal in the corner, now wants to drive it. Gets through with the left hand. Oh, Gredicke showing that length there.
He's long. tall glass of water, man.
6'9", can shoot it well. It'll stay on the Ankeny end as they will fire it into Johnson, the freshman. Carson Johnson, 5'8", blocked by Riggs. Gredicke pushing 3-on-3. Goes inside, threw it away. Turnover from Dowling. Ankeny on the push. Goes all the way through. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Weedy had a foul.
See the athleticism by both Braden Drea and Carson Weedy down there, the sophomores. They get off the ground quickly, get the ball high. Good possession right there by the Hawks.
Opportunity now at the foul line for sophomore Carson Weedy. As he steps up deep on the first, he'll have one more. Weedy on the year, just 1 of 4 coming in from the free throw line. Yeah, he'd hate to read too much into 4 attempts at the foul line, but
it's hard.
Probably more than anything, for the amount of minutes, you'd say, hope you get to the foul line more.
Yeah. You are spot on about that, Coach.
Ankeny, a 15-point lead after the second free throw knocked in from Weedy. Drop for Riggs.
It's a really
that
bad
defensive
pass.
pressure still there. Lots of bodies around. We're going to get a jump ball. Fighting down there. Quincy Ferguson just into the game along with Carson Johnson. And into the game, it'll be Brady McCullough back out there for the Hawks. He'll come in after some good minutes from Bentor Nail. Open three, Gredicke. That one just off the mark.
Just off.
And had it lined up, just couldn't talk it down.
You'd have to yell that one down.
Yeah.
That one shot right up there.
Dowling now showing some full court pressure, trying to ratchet it up. Down by 15, Ankeny 47, Dowling 32. Hawks trying to salvage the split on the girls' side in game one. Dowling walked away with the 69-50 win. Against pressure, Gredicke, good defense. And the swat of McCullough. Ferguson goes baseline behind the back. Riggs, and they swing it around Gredicke. In the corner, Hughes. Hughes gets it for Brown. Riggs in the post. Goes, spins over, threw it up, count it, and the foul. How about the footwork there? How did Ryan Riggs stop his foot from touching out of bounds? Wow.
I'm not sure if he did, but the way he contorted his body, that was impressive athleticism by the 6'9" big. He is talented.
Riggs with the chance at a three-point play. Still plenty of time, 5:44 left. Free throw off the mark and the rebound for Simonson. Now got to get some stops on the other end. Carson Johnson brings it across. Flips to the right and Dre. Dre finds help. And into the corner for Johnson. Johnson, screen and roll. On the weave. And the ball tipped back from Dre. They'll go to the post, and here's Braden Simonson. Double team, good play defensively from Ferguson. Looks out ahead for Gredicke. Gredicke lost it on his way up, but a foul, and it'll be 2 free throws. So the clock stopped, 2 free throws, and 5:10 left here. Dowling trying to hit the right notes.
Hey, it's that time. You got to find out what you're about. They're either going to rise up or get left. That's for certain.
First free throw, that one off the mark, though, from Jack Gredicke, a 6'9" senior. Came into this one shooting it well from the outside. 67%, though, from the free throw line, and 0 for 2. Can't afford that when you're on the comeback trail.
No, that's tough.
5 minutes left, a reach and a foul, as they're going to get Ferguson. Substitutions for Ankeny. J.J. Cole will come back into the game. Also, Ryan Crandall will come back in. Crandall, Johnson, Dre, Weedy on the floor with Cole. Ankeny by 13.
Ball skips out, controlled by Weedy. Johnson in the corner, works his dribbles. He's guarded out there closely by Chase. Ball goes through the legs, out of bounds, and a turnover. Little deflection just threw the timing off.
Those are tough. It's like when you're sitting behind home plate and you got that fence protecting you, just watching the ball game with a beer and a hot dog, and you still flinch back when that foul ball comes.
Into the high post at the top of the key, Riggs. There's a Ferguson three, missed everything, and the rebound for Weedy.
I don't know if that's the look they were trying for.
Ball
That's the
deflected
first
out
shot
of bounds.
he shot from the perimeter all year.
And it'll stay with Ankeny. Back into the game, it will be Stickrod. Matt Stickrod, a 5'10" senior for the Ankeny Hawks. Denny O'Grady just about had his head taken off, the PA announcer for Dowling, as that ball was coming out of bounds. Denny always doing a great job down there, a big-time supporter of Dowling Catholic Athletics.
Does a great job. Might be just as legendary as Tom Wilson.
Inside, here's Riggs, a foul. They're going to get Cole. Nice pass there from Brown.
Carson Brown's a very talented athlete out there. Had some knee problems last year, plays cornerback on the football team. Really think he could help the Maroons the rest of the season and on to next year. He'll be one of the juniors who gets escalated minutes as soon as he steps into his senior season.
First free throw is good, and one more coming now for Ryan Riggs. Just over 4 minutes left. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. 49-36. Expect pressure here from O'Connor's group.
Words out of my mouth. I see pressure here. I see a zone press. I don't see man-to-man. I think they do a 2-2-1 high or a 12 high, I call it, where it's a 1-2-2. But look for an early trap with the off guard, transitioning to the middle to take away the reversal. Get a couple deflections, cut this thing down to 6-7 with a couple minutes to go. I think the Maroons still have a shot in this basketball game.
Well, certainly we've seen them play that long, deep lineup. They're going a little bit more speed out there.
Yep.
Carson Brown, also Quincy Ferguson. Just going with a couple of shorter guys using their speed. This here is that full court pressure.
Token man.
And they go into the corner. Carson Johnson gets it for Crandall. Crandall able to beat that full court man pressure across. Nice to have the kind of ball handler like that with the strength of a Ryan Crandall.
Yeah. Those shoulders can carry that load.
Stickrod. And now the drive. Here's Crandall going all the way through. Got it. And the foul. And that is that strength again, the ability to finish through contact.
Yeah, and he was getting ridden by Simon Daniels from the three-point line. Kept a good base, kept a low base, went right through the contact, 3 feet in and one. He makes this, it takes it to 16. It makes it very difficult to come back.
Crandall stepping up to the free throw line. The 6-team foul of the second half whistled against the Maroons, and it is good. So Crandall with a 3-point play, 52-36 Hawks. Riggs goes to work, scoops it up and in. Took Cole there to the rim and the finish, and now here comes the pressure from Dowling.
I like Grodeke as the inbounds defender, coming with 6'10" worth of length and pressure after the ball's passed to trap it, so they'd have to go over top of his outstretched hands, making it really difficult to see.
Just over 3 minutes left. Ankeny content. They're going to run some clock. Matt Stickrod controls the ball right now. Picks up his dribble, looks for help, and Crandall lost it off the knee. That in-between bounce got him.
It's hard. It's hard. I have a philosophy. It's don't bounce past the ball on the perimeter. At the Division I level, you do that, it's definitely a dunk on the other side. And at this high school level, there's just too many, like you said, short hops, if you will, with the touch and just the skill set of some of these players.
Ferguson, 2-man gain with Riggs. He'll shoot it for 3. No good. Had a good look at that one. Crandall skies for the rebound.
Ooh.
Got it back, and now ahead. They'll go to the corner. Stick Rod was over there, and Weedy was behind him. Weedy was able to control. Now Carson Johnson working the dribble with 2:20 to play. Crandall and 14-point lead, trying to extend it out. Weedy, he'll try a three. Ring it up. What a look there for Carson Weedy. He was ready.
Man, was he ready. He caught that basketball. He vaulted up. It just looked like perfection.
Brown skips back for Mikey Chase. Another three from him. Chase has had a nice second half.
3 for 3 from Chase from the perimeter. He's ready to go tonight. Look for him to get a couple more looks down this 2-minute stretch.
55-41 with 1:54 left. We'll come back in 30 seconds. High school basketball continues on CISN.
Mid-American Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back with you as we play in the fourth quarter. Game 2 of the doubleheader. On the boys' side, it is Ankeny 55, Dowling 41, 1:54 left. The three-pointer there just a moment ago from Mikey Chase. They're going to need a bunch of those here down the stretch today.
And more than anything, TC, they're going to need a stop right here. They're going to go long with one of the guards.
They get it to Weedy on the inbound. A travel. So there's the turnover and the stop of the clock, too.
You know, we talked about last game how good Lexi Bowles was with keeping that ball active. You see how great Riggs is keeping it active. That's all the young sophomore Carson Weedy had to do right there. Instead of moving his feet and contorting his body, just move that basketball, young man, and you'll get a little bit more pressure released.
That's a really good teaching moment, something that layman like me doesn't even think about, the skill development you guys work on with your programs. There's a jump ball, and it'll go the other way. 1:46 left. And offense, defensive substitutions coming in for O'Connor's group.
Andrew Lynch.
So you look on the other side, and Brant Carlson, of course, state championship a year ago for the Hawks. Surprise to a lot of people, but Crandall all the way in, finishing on the lead, extends out now to 16. But what he did, taking over that program 5 years ago now, and a three, good answer on the other end by Daniel. Just a pretty incredible job from where they were 5 years ago to where this program is now.
Yeah, since the split, this is the most successful they've been. And, you know, it goes without saying, but, you know, as these kids get better and better, so do these coaches. You know, Carlson was a 20-year assistant at Northwestern. I think he might have been 14 or 15, but he was there a long time at a perennial power NAIA school up there with Coach Corver. He recruited everybody. You know, his basketball knowledge runs deep, and I think it sometimes gets forgotten because there is no other college coaches that have spent that type of time that are back coaching in the CIML. And I think that's very impressive, and I can only see it benefiting these Hawks for years to come.
Second free throw perfect from Carson Johnson, and it is a 15-point Ankeny lead. Final minute, scooped all the way through, no good. And the rebound by the littlest guy on the floor, Carson Johnson.
Tough dude, man. Tough dude.
So the question when you see a 5'8" kid out there, that's a freshman, is how much more growing does he have? Is he a young man that, look at the family lineage, is going to grow to over 6 foot, or are we kind of where he's going to be?
Well, you know, his mom's about as tall as he is. His dad's a little bit taller than he is. Dad was a golfer, Division I golfer at Ohio State and University of Iowa. His brother, Hunter Johnson, is actually the number 1 ranked golfer in the state this year for the 2021 class, and he's going on a full ride to Iowa State. So with this particular family, I would look away from his body because you know the work's going to happen. But look at the tenacious work ethic and just the focus and discipline that it takes. I obviously, when you have to scout and recruit for colleges like I do, size and athletic ability is a major thing. But a young kid like him, I would encourage him not to let it be the end-all, be-all. Focus on getting stronger, focusing on his diet, his routine, his development of his skills, and just stay in the gym. Because, yes, so many people get focused on the actual size of an individual opposed to the heart and or skill level.
Well, the skill level, no doubt about it, is incredibly high.
Look at him out there. You'll love this.
Dribble, yeah.
I'm telling you, he's known for that. He's got Instagram videos all about that, dribbling 7 balls at a time. It's wild. These kids in their dreams. It's
Learn
special.
a little something like that at Handle University, huh?
Hey, man, these kids are impressive. That's for certain.
Final seconds ticking off, and Ankeny will pick up their 6th win of the season, 61-46, as they come on the road and knock off the Dowling Catholic Maroons. We'll come back, put our final thoughts on this one, also hand out our Graphite Construction Group Hard Hat Player of the Game as Ankeny wins it by 15. Stay right there. We'll come back in a moment.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead. Lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
For all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts, please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
We are back with you one final time. Dowling Catholic High School. I'm Trent Condon. He's John Lamb putting a cap on. Nice victory here this evening for Ankeny as they win it by 15. Impressive showing out of this Ankeny squad, and Coach Carlson maybe taking a little bit longer than people were wanting, but looks like they're playing some good basketball as we're about ready to flip the calendar to February.
Hey, you know what they say, winning solves everything, and I know that when you win a state championship, you get a couple extra days from the rest of the coaching staff to figure it all out. Great job by the Hawks tonight, executing their stuff and getting the job done.
Dowling Catholic, they'll go back to the drawing board, and certainly plenty of talent on this team, led by the senior Ryan Riggs, but there's plenty of other pieces here. Really like the game plan that Ankeny had, covering up Jack Dredke, but overall, Dowling's got plenty more victories, I think, in their arsenal this year, too.
Yeah, they're a really good team. They're a lot better than they showed tonight. I think tonight was a very difficult matchup for them. They definitely missed Matthew Riddell, their leading scorer. I didn't think they rebounded the ball very well. They didn't get very many extra possessions on the offensive glass, and on the flip side, Ankeny did, with J.J. Cole leading the way, 4 offensive rebounds.
He played really well inside. Crandall, kind of that glue guy, and showing some offensive versatility now, hitting down a couple of three-pointers in this one. Add it all up, a 61-46 win for Ankeny. Time right now to hand out our player of the game. It's presented by our friends at Graphite Construction Group, our hard hat player of the game. Who do you have for us, John Lamb?
You're really bending my arm here.
I am. There's a lot of directions you can go in this one.
There is. First off, thank you, Pete and Randy, for the amazing evening. You guys rock it with CISN. Covering 2 games in the Metro in one night is unbelievable what you're offering these young people, so thank you for that. Player of the game, I'm going to have to go with the freshman. Okay, the freshman. I was deciding between him and Crandall, and obviously Carson Johnson leads the way from scoring perspective. But what he did tonight, getting his hands tied up on 3 jump balls, stripping the basketball twice, getting a steal. He had some nice looks that allowed the defense, to extend, getting some opportunities to offensive rebound the ball and getting some good looks for J.J. Cole. Carson Johnson was ready to pop and go tonight. He's our player of the game.
Congratulations, Carson Johnson, our Graphite Construction Group hard hat player of the game, and the win for Ankeny. The Hawks go to 6-5. They'll be back at it tomorrow against crosstown rival Ankeny Centennial. We'll have both games of that doubleheader right here on CISN. Also, radio coverage tomorrow night on KXNO 1460 AM and 106.3 FM. Dowling Catholic, they'll go back and get ready for their matchups tomorrow. Also tomorrow on CISN, it'll be Waukee making their way over to Valley. A couple of good ones there, and a bitter rivalry between the western suburbs, Waukee and Valley. People think it's Dowling Valley. You get inside of it, it's Waukee Valley.
Yeah, everybody knows. That's definitely the marquee matchup of the evening tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing those Tigers and those Warriors
couple
duel
of
off.
Rivalry games tomorrow night. Ankeny versus Centennial, Waukee at Valley here on CISN. Final score for the final time. Ankeny wins it 61-46 over the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Game 1 goes to the Dowling Catholic girls, 69-50. Thanks to everybody out there for watching and being with us. Thanks to our whole crew here with CISN. For John Lamb, I'm Trent Kahn. Until next time, High School Hoops, thanks for joining us.
God bless.